Hello and welcome to Pixel Sift Plays. Tonight we are playing part 2 of our Art of Rally playthrough. We're on 1974. This game is made by a development studio called Fun Selector, and it is a game dedicated to the legendary Group B rally stages of the 70s to early 90s. Actually, no, I think it might have just been in maybe mid-80s. But yeah, it's a driving game, it's rally, it's incredibly stylized and just as beautiful. So we'll get started. Who's taking the controller first?
Oh, who should?
I'm voting for Fiona to go
Okay.
first.
Oh yeah?
You might have to move just a little bit back, Mitch.
Yeah.
You are not. You've been cut out.
There we go. Also, we are wearing candy cane t-shirt. Well, I mean, it's not candy cane, but
It's
it's
almost
red,
is.
white, red. And then
Should we all just move back?
Yeah,
Like away from the camera?
there we go.
Oh, look at that problem solving.
That looks pretty good.
Did I
You
knock
can even
over?
still come over this way a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Hey,
go.
Mitch. So
We didn't coordinate this either. You can tell because you two are wearing actual Christmas shirts. Oh wait, no, you two
No,
are
I'm wearing a Christmas shirt.
Mine's
We're
on a
both
Christmas
wearing
shirt.
Oh, so
Baby Yoda shirts.
I've got to. If
you
I
have-
turn around, I'm gonna do it.
You
Wait,
have
let me-
both
let me-
coordinated
there we go.
theme.
There we go.
Yeah. We
Look at that.
coordinated
Wow.
the Yoda.
Yoda.
Grogu. It's got
Yeah.
a name now.
Grogu.
Yeah.
I was calling him the child.
Kid.
It's like Grogu. He just turns up.
It's just like ha ha ha.
This is my name.
And we are raising.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, just redo it.
1974.
So that's so you'll notice that the game has progressed a bit because I really liked it, so I was playing it at home.
The Esky. The Esky, or as it's known in New Zealand, chili bin.
Oh, no! You gotta play on the chili bin.
They also call swimsuits togs.
Oh,
yeah.
it's also in one of the eastern states they call
Oh,
it
really?
togs as well.
No, I
yeah.
have heard that.
Yeah.
Because they're so close. Like,
Yeah, probably. It's just jumped across. Call it togs.
hey, you gonna bring your tongs to the beach?
I was actually
You just hear it and like, awkward.
I was actually doing a it popped up on Facebook. It was a BuzzFeed select which words that you use and we'll tell you which
Right.
state that you're from.
Yeah.
I got New South Wales, which kind of makes sense because my mum's from New South Wales. But my dad got New South Wales and he's not from New South Wales.
Well,
He's just acclimatized.
we were gonna do this.
through the map.
Whoa, we were gonna do this bit while we were at PAX, which we didn't get to do, which I regret.
That's right.
Is
Yeah,
the
man.
ginger nut biscuit is different in every state you go to.
And it's true.
Yeah,
It is
because we
true.
got ginger nuts from
It was
Queensland,
New South Wales, and Perth, was it?
Perth.
Yeah.
And they were all different, and we were going to do this bit where we're going to go around asking people what they thought of the different ginger nuts.
Yeah.
And we didn't do it because we ran out of time, and I think we're all tired. But we should have done it. I feel like that would have been really funny.
It's a goal for next time, though. We can
Yes, I think
work
so.
back up towards it.
Yeah, because I bought some from Melbourne. Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne, Australia.
Also, Viv was too busy going crazy over the caram. Oh yeah. Well, a lot of food-related nonsense went off at that PAX.
Wait, what was she going over crazy?
The caram milk chocolate that was really big at that time as well, which I kind of get. I liked it.
Is it still limited time, or have they
I
just...
think it's back.
like,
Oh, is it back?
They just...
I don't know. I bought it. I wasn't hugely hyped about it. Like, it was good, but I think I like other chocolate better. Like cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream is
No.
amazing. Also, don't
There was
forget you
a-
can press B to handbrake.
But,
You gotta tap it.
oh,
Little handbrake.
yeah, but I
A
mean,
little bit of handbrake, get it in
Mitch,
there.
these people are just on the road now.
Well, this is so. If you ever look at Group B rally stages, that's how it was.
People actually... Well,
But you-
you mentioned this
Oh
last time.
my
It was
God.
photographers. that
Yes,
were
so
on-
photographers will be out there in the middle of the road, and there's a car barreling toward them, and they would jump out of the way.
And now I'm guessing all these people have cameras.
Yes.
they're all dead. I touched that one.
We're definitely throwing Fee in the deep end because this is like a little bit later on. The tracks are probably more challenging.
Well, what happens is the car gets more powerful,
Right, okay.
and because it has more power, and the track is largely the same,
Oh, wah, wah.
it does that sort of thing.
I'm alive.
And you're doing pretty good actually so far. You haven't restarted because I kept going off the mat last time.
You say that, and
And
now
then you're gonna go
what
off the
happened?
mat.
Oh, I could have just gone through the water, but I didn't.
Because I played a little bit more, of this game after. It doesn't actually start getting really difficult until a couple of years after this one.
Okay.
Because I found that just completing the map without falling off it generally makes you win every time. Until about, I think, in the mid 80s,
You have to get.
you actually have to start driving fast
Right.
to win.
What? Oh, I did not see that coming. They were in my way.
Funny thing, see those log trucks? You eventually get to drive one of those.
No way.
Yeah.
You can unlock it,
Wow.
and you can do the map in it.
Yo, I'm down for that.
Imagine drifting like the whole end carriage is just like.
Deja vu. Hey, I did it.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
I almost beat the best time. Almost.
Are we also doing one race each?
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone else
yeah.
can take over.
Okay.
All right, so this one's 3.7 miles.
Cool.
Also, it's not in metric. I don't like that, but you know.
Oh,
Can we
for
change
some
it?
reason, camera B is highlighted. I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah, who?
I did that. I made a little color there.
Whoa.
You can add a little color because I was trying to find it and I needed
The
to
more you know.
keep tabs in it.
A little bit of a back of house.
Is Fee killing it as per usual?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
She's
mean-
doing way better than us.
I've only done one level, one map.
And you
one
haven't.
thing-
You didn't restart. I always restart.
When we first started playing this, I'm just like, yep, we're going off.
Oh, in the practice thing, I had fun
Oh, yeah.
like zooming off the mountain and just rolling around.
Oh.
I had lots of fun.
Oh,
with
look at that.
Look at us go.
Oh, no, he's going.
God.
Yeah, he's
Oh
nah,
god.
it's-
Oh god, it's too much.
Get
These
'em.
people. So those numbers will dictate how far you jumped.
Which numbers?
Those are the like things that you were running over.
The 40 and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the amount of people that you ran over,
Okay.
which is very dark.
I'm gonna stay on the road. I'm trying to like
Oof.
keep control of this car.
Keep
and
calm.
also go fast. Gotta go fast.
Go fast.
Oh gosh, should have handbrake.
Yeah, what games are you bad at, Fiona?
See,
You were pretty bad at that KFC dating sim that we
Oh
played.
yeah. Yeah, see, I
are you
just...
doing there?
the
Wait, were
date-
you there for that?
Yeah.
You were there for that, right?
The
Yeah.
dating sims are just for fun, to be honest. It's always fun getting the weird options.
Look at the sick drift.
I definitely am
Oh!
bad at games.
Nah.
Stop, hit it.
He's
I'm not-
messing up Mona.
I'm
Lil
not
Bow
that
Wow,
good
right?
at
Little Bow Wow
Super
would be like,
Smash.
ooh.
Super Smash, I play against my friends and my goal is to survive.
Survive.
And I resort to playing as Sonic and my friends hate it.
Oh,
Because you can speed up and then attack people and they really hate it. But it's
My Super
interesting to
Smash
me.
Brothers character is Byleth.
Yep.
I
that's
like
one of
her.
my
She's
friends.
great.
Mine's Sonic or Lucario.
Oh, nice. Who do you play in Smash Bros, Daniel?
you know the Wii Fit trainer?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's difficult to use, but when you can
Yeah.
use her, she's really good.
Because I'm trying to destroy people with exercise.
Yeah.
Nice, that's a good goal.
Does she have a move where she hits people with like the Wii Fit board?
No, but she does yoga poses.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
There's a lot of yoga poses. and
Yeah.
stuff. There's the map, which is like
Oh yeah, the yoga mat, and then it's like the yoga mat. The
yoga map. I mean,
map.
that works as well.
So,
I'm rusty.
on a personal note, I've been waiting to get the Byleth amiibo when it comes out, and they've released the male version of Byleth, and they said that they have no plans on releasing the female version
Oh,
of
lame.
Byleth, which
Why?
is real stupid
Why can't they do
because
both?
Isn't she pretty popular?
she's awesome and
God.
easily the more
Oh, God.
interesting character design
Come on.
of the two designs, in my opinion. Just saying. Now, Epivris, I've vowed not to buy games twice, so I'm not going to get Smash now. I've already bought you a copy of Smash, so I'm just going to go steal yours.
Wow, I've still got a little bit to go. Oh god.
This is a long one. Actually, some of them get up to 7 miles long, and they take forever.
Oh
Oh,
no
jeez.
way.
So
This is 3 point what?
this is 3.7.
3.7.
I think.
Okay.
When I was doing the
Oh, God.
practice round, I'm like, I'm only going
No.
40 kilometers.
God damn it.
Then I realized it was miles per hour, which is completely different.
How does that translate again?
gonna
Is it like
Google.
half, or I mean, sorry, is it double or not?
40...
I don't think it's quite double, but I don't know.
Here we go. So 40
Yep.
miles per hour is 64.37 kilometers per hour.
Right.
So it's like an extra 20. Extra 24, roughly.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. So
Oh god.
This is before your time, Fiona and Daniel, or you might have been around Fee. But I lost a bet to Gianni.
Was this with the cable?
Fucking.
I remember this. I was here.
Tell me what's
So an Xbox controller, like the one you're. In fact, that was probably the one involved. So the bet was, and I don't know why I dug in as bad as I did.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know why I did that, but because I'm not. I don't.
Scott and I were just like, okay.
Yeah. I dug in so hard. So there's on an Xbox controller, there is a. Actually, we can probably show it.
Is that
this one?
this thing
Yeah.
here?
Okay. So it's this on an Xbox controller. This part.
Wait, here, I'll zoom in. There you
Oh yeah.
go.
So I lost a copy of Super Smash Brothers Brawl or whatever. Stupid new one. No one cares. This part of an Xbox 360 controller, I thought very stupidly that this part connected right into the Xbox, and I was like ready to die on that hill for some reason. And then I bet I don't know who said a copy of Super Smash Brothers. I don't know who said that.
I don't remember either.
But yeah, I lost a bet because Gianni said no, the USB goes right into the machine.
Yeah.
And I said no, it didn't.
And you said that you've unplugged it many times.
Yeah.
And you know it's
Yeah.
not the USB.
And I don't know why I dug in, but I did. And
Because I remember us filming it.
we filmed it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's filmed.
There's
There's a
footage
vid-
of this.
There's a
Me
video
losing
of
the
us
bet.
coming out here and going to
Yeah.
the cabinet and checking the controller.
It happened in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ugh.
That was the thing that happened.
And then we filmed like a bit of me throwing Super Smash Brothers like in Gianni's face, which was scripted, but still very satisfying.
Still fun.
How many takes?
Oh, very few.
Very few?
Yeah, very few.
You had to savor
Yeah.
each take.
I remember that. That was pretty amusing for me.
Was amusing. And you know, I asked Gianni if I could borrow that cartridge, and he said no.
Oh,
Recently. Yeah, for some dumb reason he wants to like play it with his family or some loser reason. I don't know why. Who cares?
With his daughter, how
Yeah.
dare
How
you.
dare you? How dare you? But yeah.
Moral of the story: don't bet things on Pixel Sift.
I don't normally do things like that. Usually if I'm gonna make a bet, it'll be about my own ability. But then again, I guess this was like a bet about my own knowledge about a
You
console
were,
that
you
at
were
the
confident that you knew it.
yeah.
That's what it was, which
Yeah.
is kind of your ability, I guess.
It was a bet about a console that I own. Like, I own this.
So you went home that
no.
day realizing that you were wrong and
Yeah.
that you've been wrong for a significant
Yeah.
amount of time. I hate that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But I made good. I made good on the bet. And at the time, Super Smash Bros. Had just come out, so it
Yeah,
wasn't
it
like it was
just
an
came
old
out.
game.
Oh.
So
Moral of the story: don't be wrong.
yeah, don't be wrong. Yeah, I've yet to learn that lesson. I'm still wrong. Oh no! Woo!
Deja vu.
So did you
Deja vu.
just like Mandela affect yourself into thinking?
Yeah, I think so.
Possibly. No. Mandela effect is like a mass
Oh,
misunderstanding.
like a bunch
It's
of people, right?
Yeah, this is just Mitch being an idiot. Like I could blame like the Mandela effect. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I could blame that and use that as an out, but I'm not going to. I was just being an
Right.
idiot.
I bet my dad on the Mandela effect actually.
What?
Because
Okay.
it's ET home phone, not
Right.
ET phone home.
Yeah.
And he didn't believe me. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I swear it is. So he got up on YouTube. That was like, nah, it's clearly been
Yeah.
edited. And I bet him like something like $5. Wasn't even that much. So
Yeah.
we had the DVD.
I
so we got
should have
it.
bet $5.
Put
Instead of
it in the DVD player, and the DVD player upstairs kept skipping over that one section, and we would
God,
rewind
you're like,
it
That's
perfectly,
awesome.
and it would skip it. So we took it downstairs, put the subtitles on, and it was
Yeah.
ET home
Home
phone,
phone.
not phone home.
Well, I think it's just, like the reason Mandela effect stuff happens is because of in cultural perception, things can get so like because I mean, the Mandela effect came from everyone thinking that he was dead, right, for ages, and then turned out he's like, I'm still alive.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Because the Mandela effect is not misinformation, right? It's not.
It's people
No,
remembering
it's-
things that
wrong.
wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But it's a mass amount of people
'Cause-
remembering
Yeah,
it.
for
Well,
some reason.
I
Yeah,
think
for some
where
reason.
the ET thing comes from, or even like Luke, I am your father, when it's like, no, I am your father, that's the actual line. But it's just because
Right.
like specifically these are movies that we're talking about. But they've probably been parodied so much and quoted and
Yeah.
everything else that
Yeah.
people just kind of, it's like misheard song lyrics.
Wow. Get out of
I
my
see
way.
Italy.
That's like
Get the Minecraft torches out of your way.
And they are Minecraft torches. It's like how it's magic mirror on the wall, not mirror mirror.
Right, magic mirror on the wall, yeah.
But now
But
a
that-
lot of things nowadays
Changed it
just say
to-
magic,
to
say
mirror
mirror
mirror.
mirror. No. Oh,
But that would depend on which Snow White you watch,
we're talking
right?
about
Yeah, there's multiple.
the original Disney
The
one.
original Disney, right? Because if you read like a literature version
Yeah.
of that story,
It's mirror.
Most of the content nowadays has changed to mirror mirror. There are still
Yeah.
some that's magic mirror, but yeah.
Is the term espresso, would you consider that like Mandela effect of people just
espresso, use it in a sentence. Wait,
like
Well,
the
it's
coffee?
actually espresso.
Oh.
It's espresso, not espresso, but a lot of people say espresso.
I think that's just everyone
I think that's something I
mispronouncing it.
deliberately say wrong because I don't drink coffee.
Right, yeah.
So,
Is that espresso?
is that an espresso?
Is that an express?
Hey, what's up, Monkey Nut?
Hey,
Disney Snow White rotoscope.
rotoscoped.
I haven't seen a lot of classic Disney stuff.
Oh, man.
Monkey Knot explained to me very recently what rotoscoped meant.
It might have been
and I've
on
forgotten
the first,
already.
It was no.
Wait, did
Monkey Nut. It was in the first part of Art of Rally, wasn't it? Because
wait, did he explain that already?
I think I was explaining rotoscoping towards the end, and I think it might have been because Monkey Nut mentioned
Right.
it in chat. I'm not sure though.
They filmed an actress and drew over the top. That's why she looks so different to the dwarves in drawing style, right?
I
Yeah.
can see this. Hang on, I want to see.
Yeah, because if you have a look, there are actually clips of an actress dancing and stuff, and they use it for Rapunzel, and they've just drawn over her.
Right.
And then you can tell because there are characters in many Disney films, and they all have the same animation because it was easier than recording someone else dancing.
Okay. Monkey Knot wasn't in the first part of the rally game. Yeah, okay.
Same
Oh.
as like in Hercules, like the four singers.
Yeah.
They were actual people, and you can actually find
Yeah,
the clip
cool.
of them singing. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, here we go. There's-
Oh, I was almost there.
see that kind of
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait. Boom.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so that's like the reference of it, that it's based off
And,
of. I guess.
Okay.
and they had it with the girl in. Oh, did I get a new time?
Look at you.
The girl who played Alice in Alice in Wonderland. They had her as well. Yeah, the Singing Muses.
Rally games make me sad ever since Colin McRae died in that helicopter crash. That is pretty brutal. Like, can you imagine like being an epic rally driver and then like dying in a helicopter crash? It's like, great.
Dude, I forget like Kobe Bryant was this year. You know.
Gee.
Pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Well, Epivorous says Sega Rally is the best rally game. This really reminds me of that
I never played
when I play it.
I did not have.
So are we done?
And
We go in
Sega.
1975.
Oh, it's that rally game that you always see at arcades.
Oh, that one,
Yeah.
right.
I don't know if it was ever actually released on a thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sega.
All right, what do we want?
I remember this boy being pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Zebra
Hell yeah.
Stripes.
Okay.
Could you
Ooh,
call
nice.
Mario Kart a rally game?
Maybe there's a lot of drifting in it.
I think the blue shells in this game are just my skill.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, this car is really nice to handle compared to some of the other ones.
Up.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yankee
Sorry.
with no brim.
Oh god.
They have got one at Palace Arcade.
Ah, cool.
I was there recently and I was kicking ass on it.
This. Pretty.
And that's when you go off the edge. Wow. Get ready for the sick turn.
Oh, no. No.
Ah, he's overcooked it. He's messing up Mona.
Mona. Little Bow Wow.
Little
thing.
Bow Wow, man. Oh,
Oh,
what was he doing in that movie?
Do you think that was like a producer's like role or like a promise to him that you'll be in?
Yeah,
Fast and
maybe.
Furious?
I guess you got to have like some sort of rapper in
Yeah.
a Fast and Furious
Can
movie.
we use some of your music?
Yeah. Here, you get to be the Tyrese of this movie. Oh, great.
Left cheek.
Have you ever played the arcade version of Mario Kart? Yeah, the arcade version of Mario Kart has Pac-Man in it.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. There used to be a version at the Hoyts near.
They've still got it at Southlands.
Yeah, but it also, you could sit in like a rig
Yeah.
and it would move.
Yeah.
And it was surprisingly intuitive.
Man, we should go play that.
Next Pixel Sift plays, bring all our shit to
We'll
Hoyts.
start filming.
Hey guys.
Hoyts like, what are you doing?
Spend like $50 playing
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. It's only a rally game if one of you is reading out the corners. I actually thought while I was recording our other show with Gianni just then, I had the idea of seeing if I could find if anybody's actually got the rally instructions for this game, and I would sit here and read them to you.
Sammy, you are breaking the car.
But if you want to see that epitomized, search Samir, you're breaking the car.
Breaking the car.
And it's these two Indian dudes,
Ooh.
and
Nice.
it might be the funniest interaction in a vehicle I've ever seen. It's beautiful.
It's like at the start he was kind of overcooking it and not listening to him, but then towards the end he looked pretty good. But every turn he's just, oh my god!
And he's just like, the driver's just like had enough with his navigator. It's just like dismissing him. It's good fun.
Alright, here we go.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh. Okay, that's alright. Oh.
That's my computer not handling it.
How do you do that so you don't spin out?
I'm just pressing B and like braking at the same time. So I press B and then I'm braking and then I'm throttling it. Just trying to balance all of it. But this car doesn't drift as well as the other ones, so you kind of have to overshoot it.
Yeah, some cars drift really well, and some of them you benefit more from just driving the car like a normal person.
Yeah, like this one. Like I can actually stay in a straight line because some of the other ones, like Mitch, when you get off balance, it's so hard to get back in a straight line.
Ooh.
There we go. I see the end. Commit all the way.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Nice.
Had a demo disc with CMC on it. What is CMC?
From CMC
Rally.
Rally.
CMC Rally. What is that?
CMC Tekken 3 and like the Kick-Ass Ghost in the Shell game with the not PG intro.
There's a not PG intro.
Colin McRae Rally.
Oh, Colin McRae Rally, right.
Trying to find a picture of it. What's the game? There we go. CMC Rally game.
Oh, look at this. Amazing.
I feel like I can totally see like a San Francisco level.
Right.
Like the Golden Gate Bridge or something in this art style.
That would be cool.
Well, this game looks pretty good.
Oh wow, that's not what I was expecting.
Nice. Look at Mitch with all of his skill.
I've been playing this a lot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's clean. You can just like, whoop.
Yeah, just go off. Like now.
Oh.
I hear you were telling me earlier that the speed runs of this game are pretty intense.
Oh yeah. After Mitch and I played the first time, 2 weeks ago, I went back home and I want to see what high-level gameplay of Art of Rally looks like. So just typed in speed run and found like all these records and stuff. It's like, man, like, it's so satisfying to watch. Yeah, I think one thing in this game that I wasn't expecting is that you really have to brake. You have to brake a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Because I'm used to playing racing games as just like, all the way.
Like if you want to slow down, you just stop accelerating.
Yeah, exactly. In this one, you have to make conscious, like, around corners and stuff like that.
There we go.
That circle effect through the leaves is kick-ass. Yeah, it is really cool.
It really helps when you go through a city.
Like
oh
that.
god.
Look at that. It's cool.
Because the default camera angle for this game, we've actually tuned it quite a bit. It actually sits a lot higher above the car. And we've kind of tuned it to be more of a traditional racing camera.
Can we change it like even further than this?
I think we can.
We'll try for the next one. But yeah, I still wish, like, what would this game look like if the camera was just right behind the car?
I kind of want like a first person mode for it. I think that would be cool.
Can you play first person? No, you can't. At the moment.
You might be able to actually. We might not have figured it out.
Oh, actually, yeah. If you can, we didn't do it last week. Or the week before.
Because I would like to see this map like up close.
Yeah, me too.
Because I've seen it up close in the photo mode, and it looks really good.
We'll have to have a look at the options.
Ooh.
Oh, what is this?
Oh.
Yeah! And he hits the sign. Take it out. All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, that was a long one I just did.
5 miles.
Some of them are 7, and it's like brutal. With a print of the corner readout, so that would be cool. Trouble is there are so many actual levels, I would need like for this Let's Play, I'm pretty sure we'll need like a book about this big for the
file.
Let's
readouts.
look at options while we're here.
Oh yeah, check it out, yeah.
No, that's not what we want. Graphics.
Full screen on, no. I think what you're looking for is camera. Maybe camera, there you go. Second from the bottom, there you go.
I don't want to access.
Camera view 1, maybe try camera view 2.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta
wow.
you gotta be racing.
Oh, right,
For it
yeah.
to preview, because it's
Yeah.
you haven't started the race yet.
Okay, let's just go 2 for now.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry about repairs. I think on a higher difficulty it matters.
Okay. If you go back to camera now, and then try and... Because now the camera's behind the
there we
car.
go. Options. Camera.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so we had it on 1, so that is the lowest.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah,
right.
that's the
Yeah.
lowest you can go. Okay, fair enough.
What's everyone doing for Winterval?
Some of our summer notes. What is Winterval? Am I misreading
Yeah,
something?
I don't know.
Is it
Monkey,
just like,
monkey knots memes.
Do you just mean like over the Christmas break? Or...
Ah!
I can't get back to Tassie, so I think I've been put in charge of an interstate game of keep talking and nobody explodes.
Oh god.
Oh god, oh man.
Oh
Oh god, oh garbage day. Have you seen that?
It sounds familiar.
Oh, like The Fly. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
What
at
are you
this.
two talking about? Is this more meme videos that I don't get?
It's the best of worst acting.
Oh.
And you, like, I think you would have seen The Fly, where there's this dude, he's like, there's all these flies eating somebody, and he's
Yeah.
like, they're eating her, and they're gonna eat me. Oh my god! That's it. Like, it's pretty good.
The best acting will always be the
Winterval
disappointed Hercules one.
is the politicized but never really a thing replacement for Christmas in the UK. Oh, okay. Peekable, freaked, political correctness gone mad. Oh, okay.
What? Wait, I don't understand.
I guess it's like the
Why did they have to replace the name Christmas? Is it like religious reasons? Or?
winter interval.
I mean, I guess it's because Christmas was traditionally, was more religious.
Right.
And now it's become commercial, but there's still people from other religions who don't celebrate Christmas at all.
Right.
Like one of my friends doesn't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
So I guess they're trying to make it more winter festival based.
Yeah, I mean
I'm sorry if
that's
I'm completely wrong, but that's all I can
that's
think
a-
of.
It was never a thing. The newspapers blew it out. For
Oh,
a story.
okay.
Interesting.
Right.
Was it you that I was talking to, Fiona, that you have to
Try.
say Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas now.
Some
Like-
people, I just say Merry Christmas, but some people will just say Happy Holidays.
I thought you should say Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
It was literally just a thing that was proposed once in like a local council or something. I say Happy
Yeah,
Holidays.
right.
Yeah, Happy Holidays is much more inclusive. Yeah. But it's like I'm also used to saying Merry Christmas, but not thinking about like the
Yeah, I'm
implications
used
of
to
that.
saying Merry Christmas. So if people say I don't celebrate Christmas, I'm
Have I
like, "Oh,
told
have
you
a good
guys the
holiday."
story of my high school and
I'm so bad
my
at this.
Muslim friend who dressed up as Santa?
What?
No.
Tell me the story.
So
Let's go.
Deja vu.
So I went to a Baptist high school, so obviously Christmas is big.
And like Easter and stuff.
Yeah. So this Muslim kid also went there. Wow, how did you do that, V? That was amazing. You hit a rock and then broke the game.
I love it. Sorry, I
um,
interrupted your story.
And he would dress up as Santa. And he would dress up as Santa with one exception. So full Santa outfit, but he would have, instead of the white beard, he would have an Osama bin Laden beard. And like, no one could really say anything.
Right.
Because,
you could just be like, well, I'm Muslim. So.
yeah. And he would give everybody presents.
Oh my god.
And to this day, Dean, I know you're not watching, but man, best Santa experience of my life.
That's amazing.
Because he was awesome.
Were the teachers like, we don't know how to tread this?
They
like,
did not know how to deal with him.
God.
And
That's so funny.
and
It's a bit too much.
yeah. I got pictures.
So wait, I'm curious then, like,
Yeah.
if you went to a Baptist and he was Muslim, is Muslim,
Yeah.
how did, like, prayer and stuff or whatever, like, religious things, how did that go? Did they,
He just kind of sat there.
but they didn't ask, like, his opinion or anything? Like, I don't know how,
I don't know. If you go to a religious school, it's really weird because like they are.
because what I'm thinking of is, like,
Yeah.
it's part of the curriculum, right? Like, you have to learn.
Exactly. So my experience with this sort of situation is like he kind of just sat there and dealt with it.
Right, but he was also like, I have my other
But
beliefs.
he's also the type of guy that will dress up as Santa
And with an Osama
as a Muslim person.
Right.
So he's like, of course, not like he's not the kind of guy that would really take it seriously anyway.
Right.
Like so,
He kind of just lets it.
his experience is definitely like on like the lighter side of it all.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just my. And by the way, very positive Santa experience. So he
That
was.
sounds funny.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty funny.
it was very funny.
Was it obvious to everyone else that it was like an Osama bin Laden beard?
It was pretty obviously an Osama bin Laden beard.
I didn't even know they made those. Like,
Well, I think he made it
he made it
because
Amazing.
I think, yeah. But Monkey Knot says there was a black Santa in Tassie. Oh, okay. He would kind of tell kids it was soot from the chimneys. Okay, that's interesting.
That's hilarious.
See, that's going in the other. I guess you do you. You do you, Santa.
Well, at the moment, because we have Santa in the shopping centres,
Yeah.
the kids can't sit with Santa. They sit a little bit away from him in
Yeah.
their own chair.
They don't put him in like a Perspex box.
No,
That would be really
no,
great.
we're not there yet.
I remember once I was at the Star Wars convention, like back in Singapore.
This will be good. How are you going to work Santa into this?
No, it's not Santa, it's Santa, but
okay.
it's like more to do like we talk about Muslims and like dressing up as other things and
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Anyway, I was at a Star Wars convention and I saw from the back this person like walking away from me that was dressed up as Palpatine, right?
Yep.
I'm like, okay, Palpatine, I'm gonna go up and say hi. I'm like running up, and there's like a big hood covering his face and everything. And I look.
Are you about to
It's
commit a very bad faux pas?
maybe, I don't know. But it's just like this really young Muslim guy that was dressed up as Palpatine, and I was like, I was not expecting that, like at all. I don't know why, but it stayed with me.
But that's great. I like how he can be.
Yeah,
Palpatine.
same. But like, I remember as a kid being like, oh, like people like everyone can dress up as anything, kind of thing. You know,
This coming from an Asian dude that was dressed as a very convincing Tony Stark that one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But this
Yeah.
like
I forgot you dressed
I
as
remember
Tony
that
Stark.
as a kid when
Yeah.
I kind of realized like, oh yeah, like
This
course,
is
like-
this is cool. Yeah.
like that experience at that
Yeah.
at that convention.
Nice. They need to do a Lord of the Rings forced perspective shots with Santa. That's actually not a bad way of getting around it.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know how they like make
Oh,
you know how they make
yeah.
like
They make the people look really tall, people
Yeah.
look really short, but they're like in the same room.
But with
yeah, they
Santa.
make like Elijah
Santa.
Wood look
Yeah, so they do it so it makes it look like you're closer to Santa. I'm assuming is what you mean.
Yeah. So just get like a really big Santa
Yeah.
or like a really short Santa and put him like
So your kid is Santa size. But right there.
right there on his lap. Ooh.
There we go.
Nice.
All right.
3 minutes 23. What's the best time?
Oh.
Oh.
23.
Is it? Hey, nice.
It's the new best. Yeah, like Frodo and Gandalf,
That
yeah.
was good.
We came. All right, Rally Japan, 1975.
Rally Japan. Ooh. Came like 4th or 5th in that one.
That was probably when I was driving.
I think they're just getting better.
Well, if it was worse, it's me.
Oh,
76?
hang on, where are we? 76?
Yeah.
Yeah.
76.
Nice. Yes. Oh, I get to pick the car this time. Normal difficulty. Should we try something different? 190. I remember the Ferrari being terrible.
Shout out to our sponsor, Oil.
Everyone's favorite brand, oil.
I feel like we want to try the Ferrari, even though it was terrible last time.
We'll get better at it.
All right.
Ferrari.
Oh, that white's looking
Oh, look, this looks like the initial D car. We'll do it.
clean.
Deja vu.
6.2.
Oh my
miles.
god, this will be
Wow.
long. All right.
Are there desert tracks in this game?
I think there's one in Africa.
I think that was, Africa one as well. There was one in Italy, which kind of looked
Oh my god.
because of like all the yellow, I mean.
Whoever says no, but there is a Wreck-It Ralph style desert track.
Desert
Desert.
track.
I was like, that's not desert, that's dessert.
The only way I remember is... if
How do you
spell
remember?
it-
I get it all.
Okay.
I get it wrong all the time.
I
So
get confused.
The
'cause I'm
difference
stupid.
between desert and dessert
Yep.
is you want 2 S's because you want more of dessert. That's how I think of it, you know?
And there we are. That's how you don't.
The more you know.
Man, school has like the weirdest things to remember, like...
I still remember the beautiful spelling for beautiful with Mr. E, Mr. E, Mr. A-U-T, Mr. I, Mr. F-U-L.
Oh, I never
I
got
don't
that.
know why.
Oh, mine...
And it just sticks in my head.
I like
Do you have one for your last name?
No. I need
Every
one.
time I need to type in your last name, I go, I'm gonna get it right. And then I type it out and it never looks right, and I'm like, nah, I'll go check her Facebook.
I should just purposely change my Facebook so it's wrong. Just to trip you up one day. That'd be really mean. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, like I before E, except after
Except after
C, but
C.
there's more exceptions to the rule than things that actually follow it.
Yeah.
It's like, stop.
Sorry, people.
Oh, look at this. Do people spell your last name wrong a lot, Mitch? Do they put like L-O-W?
LOW happens a lot. Yeah,
Low? Like
but like,
L-O-E? Has that ever happened?
oh yeah. Well, people get it doesn't really matter as much because people get my first name wrong and it's not their fault because my first name is spelled silly. It's with 1 L, not 2 L's.
With Mitchell, right.
So that comes up more than anything, which is why I
you ever-
always.
Do you ever ask your parents, like...
Here's exactly why, okay? Because my name is Mitchell Lowe, they didn't want 3 L's in a row in my name.
That'd be pretty cool though.
Well, I think it would be pretty cool, but
Mitchell
they
Lowe.
didn't want it to be like that. So that's the reason why. But it is also the reason why I introduce myself as Mitch all the time.
Mitch Lowe,
Because explaining the 1 L has just taken, I'm sure, hours off my life. So I just introduce myself as Mitch. and then eventually people just start writing it down as Mitch, and then it's okay.
And then it questioned the Mitchell or Mitch.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you get Ang spelt any differently?
Okay, I've got two in particular. They were quite egregious. One was in
Ang.
Yeah, well, okay. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Once, this is a friend of mine telling me the story because I wasn't there.
You weren't
Primary
there.
school. I wasn't there at primary school.
Yeah.
But they were telling me what happened afterwards, and like a bunch of people.
Oh God.
I don't even know the context anymore actually. Except they were talking about me and my last name, and they were trying to explain to somebody my last name.
Yeah.
It's just Ang. It's just A-N-G. That's it. It's just
Yeah.
Ang. And they were like, "Wee Wang, what?" And like they weren't trolling or anything. They were being like 100% legitimate. Like
Yeah.
they thought it was Wee Wang for like a long time. I was like, I don't know how you could get that.
But you can read, right? Like
Well-
that.
Yeah, I mean,
you
I'm sure they
spell-
would have explained it.
Well, it just goes to show how the human brain works. Because whenever I used to be called Michael all the time.
Instead of Mitch.
Yeah. But like the spelling part, like you don't read the word. You read it from left to right, right?
Yeah, it's like
and the part
phonetic,
that's
right.
changed is at the back of the word.
Yeah.
But like your brain, it just goes to show that you don't read left to right.
Well,
You read
you can if
both
you have
ways.
the first and last letter of a word.
Yeah, you can mix
and
up all the
scramble
ones
it,
in the
you
middle,
Still
you can
understand.
still read
You
it.
can still read it.
Exactly.
It's
Which
weird.
is yeah.
So people like
So Michael Mitchell and like
yes.
I can kind of see that a little bit. But
But like it just taught me like that's how people actually read. They don't read left to right. Like they read
the whole like
They
everything.
read the thing, see the thing at once, and then
Yeah.
kind of decipher it and go, okay.
yeah. And anyway, so yeah, the second one. I might have actually told this story on stream before,
I'll hit it again.
but I was at Centrelink and I go up and
Oh!
you got
Sorry.
it. Nice 422.
Oh,
Yeah. Was that new
Amazing.
time?
Was-
Oh,
Yay!
new time. All right.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Tell your story about names.
I'm at Centrelink and I go in. There's a big line, and then a lady comes up to me and she's like, "Okay, what's your name? I'll write it down, and when we're ready, we'll call you up." I'm like, very clearly as well, not because like I'm Daniel Ang. Just say Daniel Ang. She's like,
I
"Okay,"
think I remember you saying
writes
this
it
now.
down. I go and sit down, and I'm just like chilling for about half an hour. And the same lady I know, because it's not that busy in Centrelink on that day. She comes up in front of like everybody, and she's got this like clipboard and stuff, and she's reading it, and like the most deadpan voice ever. She just goes,
Oh no, what have I done?
she goes, "Daniel Schmang. Daniel Schmang. Is there a Daniel Schmang in the building?" And I'm sitting there, right? Because I'm like, I don't want to get up in case there actually is a Daniel Schmang. You know, like I don't think she's talking about me. And she's like, "Last call, Daniel Schmang." And I come up, I stand up. I'm like, okay, whatever. So walk over. She says, "Take a seat, sit down." And she asks me for my driver's license, and I give it to her, and she reads it, and she just goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she's like looking at it. She's like, "I just called you Schmang like 3 times."
That would be like if I didn't like
my
you,
God,
Daniel,
I'm
I'd call
laughing.
you
Daniel
that.
Schmang, right? How do you get? What did
Yeah.
the SH come from?
Yeah.
And the M, Schmang.
Yeah.
It's People love adding
I don't like this car.
Oh, yeah, the car's pretty bad, Fee. All right, tip with this car, don't try and drift it, Fee. It doesn't like it. So just
I'm
like
just
slow
trying
down.
to survive.
Yeah.
You're in your Smash Bros.
Oh.
Mentality right now. To Rex Schmiel. Did they say Rex Schmiel?
Schmiel? The
Schmiel?
I get people saying my first name wrong over the phone.
What did they say?
How is that possible?
Like because I have to make quite a few phone calls, and I say, "Hi, it's Fiona speaking." And they're like, "Oh, Emma," and I'm like,
What?
So I've had, over the years, I've had Emma, Gemma, and Jenna. And it's
Emma.
gotten to a point that they'll just say it. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
sure, I guess I'm Emma now.
Gosh.
And I've actually received an email back where they've had Gemma/Fiona because
Gemma/Fiona.
What?
because either they think it's 2 different people or they just really weren't sure.
Hi, this is Fiona speaking. They're like, what?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm Gemma now.
So when I was doing the radio course
Yeah.
here at Murdoch a couple of years ago, I said my name. So I said, "Oh, yep, all right, my name's Mitch." And my producer legitimately thought I said the word bitch.
My name is Bitch.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's
And
Bitch.
he's sitting in the producer's thing, and I didn't know this. And then he was like, and in radio we have this thing called the dump button,
Oh,
which
did
is,
he dump you?
well, he didn't do it, but apparently there was this huge conversation because he wasn't the only one in there. There was about 3 other people in there while I was live, and he was like, they had this like 5-minute conversation about whether to actually.
I feel like it'd be too late to
it was
dump
it was
by the end
definitely
of
too
that.
late. But they were like, but they didn't say that to me, so I was just doing my show like normal.
Wait, neither of them knew your name.
But they knew my name.
Why didn't they? I don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's frustrating.
Oh.
So I was just like, but I didn't know the calamity happening in the studio booth.
Right.
Next
you were
to
just,
me.
You were just doing your thing.
I was doing my thing, and then when I got out, they were all like pale, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with all you guys? And they were like,
They're
oh,
like, "Hi,
what
bitch."
did you say to him at the beginning? I'm like, I don't know. What did I say? What does it say on the script? I said that. Oh, nice, V. Yeah, maybe this car was just a good idea.
Rex says,
jeez.
I get Rick over the phone a lot.
Oh,
and
Rick,
Max. I can see both of those. And I think I'm still Rex Neil on my power bill.
Is Rex short for something? Rex? Or is your name just Rex?
Rex is a cool name.
Yeah,
it is
it is.
cool.
When I was younger, I wanted to change my name to Rex because of the character in Toy Story. Because he was a dinosaur. And
I can see you.
I was like,
Oh,
dude,
man.
dinosaurs are cool. Mama, I want to change my name to Rex. She was like, oh, yeah, maybe later, honey.
Becomes 18, changes the name to
To
Rex.
Rex. My name is Max Power.
Max power.
I didn't think it was, but someone looked it up, and it turns out you can extend it to Rexford.
Rexford. Oh,
I
yeah.
can see that, actually, Rexford. Hello, Rexford.
You should totally just change it every time someone asks what it is there a full version. Just change
Wouldn't
it.
it be great if like there was a game you play? It's like every time someone gets your name wrong, that's your new name until someone else gets it wrong.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
That would be
you
a
would have a
pretty
lot
good
of names.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fiona would have heaps.
Bartholomew's.
Legit, I wanted Daniel or John or anything.
Oh, you can swap.
We could have swapped. Yeah, Rex was a hassle. Very few schoolyard rhymes, but they're spicy. Daniel, I had almost exactly the same experience in Centrelink. Franco, is there a Franco? Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm sure they see like hundreds.
Oh,
of
she's
people,
going in the water.
hundreds of people during the week. So these things happen. But it's still weird though. When someone gives you a new name.
That happened to my friend once. I can't remember what the name was, but it was not her name. It was nowhere related to her name. We went out to Grilled, and they came out. They're like, "Oh, it's burger for this person." I can't remember what the name is now. Damn it! But it was the funniest thing, and I sat there trying my hardest not to laugh. And then we went to another Grilled like a month later, and the same thing.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I went to another girl later that night.
Yeah, the same night.
No, Fiona's not you, Mitch. She doesn't have
Dude, that
9
took me
burgers.
5 minutes. Well, that was difficult.
Yeah, the car is not great.
Okay, let's do a repair.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. 'cause
Alright,
it
nice.
said repair. My sister's name is Denise, right? But it's spelled a bit weird. It's Deniece.
Yeah.
Denise, which I don't think I've actually seen that spelling before, because it's usually Denise, right?
Yeah.
Denise. Anyway, so a couple of Christmases ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, we're getting this like custom ornament for like the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And she's telling the guy, she's like, explaining how to, she's like spelling her name and stuff.
At
and
that point, just write it down for the dude.
well,
Yeah.
I think he did.
Oh,
I think
okay.
he might have actually, but he probably, I think what it was that he misheard it, and she didn't
Right.
double check.
No,
to see.
I would write it down for him.
Right, yeah.
Because then it's on you.
It didn't occur to us.
Right.
But yeah, so like he's like, okay, come back in a couple of hours and I'll have your ornament ready for you.
Oh no.
Come back in a
Denise.
couple of hours.
Oh, like I don't know how, like whatever the
Yeah.
time was. So we're doing our shopping and stuff,
Yeah.
and then we go back, and just before we like go home,
Yeah.
go back to the guy, and he's like super happy. He's like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, like remember me?" And like, yeah, we're just collecting the ornament.
Remember me.
But I just remember him being so happy, right?
Yeah.
And he comes up and he's like, "Oh, do you like it? I did this thing and I added these little extra stuff."
Yeah.
And then she's looking at it and like, she's like, "My name on the thing, you wrote Danielle. Where did you get like Danielle from?" And it's Denielle. And then she's like, my name's Denise. And I will never forget this. But his face just went from like pure joy and happiness to just like misery.
Oh,
That
no.
sucks, man.
It's like he was so happy. Like,
Yeah.
He put so much time and effort into it, and he was like chuffed to show us. And
Yeah, oh, that
all this
sucks.
stuff, and he had to redo it. I just felt so bad for the guy.
It's like, where is the point where you say, no, my name is actually this, or you
yeah,
just let it go?
accept it and just kind of like.
With that, I can understand because you paid for it.
Yeah, but I do agree with Mitch. Like, we probably should have written it down and like give it to him. But I just don't think it occurred to us. At the time.
Right.
Like it wasn't something in
Yeah.
hindsight, you know?
So Epivra says, I got called D in an email the other day. That happens to my mom
Diana?
constantly.
What?
Like Diane. Oh, like
Oh, like
die.
die, yeah.
Die. Oh my god.
I just resort now to giving people my driver's license. Or
Right.
Business
Right.
card.
Yeah.
They're like, can you spell that? I'm like, no, just have it.
And so Bart, you know, like the Simpsons
Bart,
character,
yes.
Bart?
That's like when I graduated, I actually even emailed the uni saying, this is how you pronounce my last
Yeah.
name. They still got it right. And I don't know how they did it, but normally people just say Bartholomew's.
Yeah.
Because that's the closest thing or the thing that people remember.
Yeah.
They see like Bartholo.
They don't think there's
another.
They don't think there's another syllable in there.
No, they don't really look at the end. But I even broke it down. It was like Bartholo.
Because it's
May,
German, right?
us.
And like
yeah.
Yeah.
it's like Mayus.
And they came back with the weirdest pronunciation on the night. I'm like, I don't know what you said, but I know that's me.
So in our game, you would have to go by that now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you would have multiple last names as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah.
I had growing up in primary school, I had a friend, Jack Fivian, and Fivian, the name is Greek, I think, in origin.
Jack
Fivian.
Fibian?
Vivian.
Vivian.
Like Vivian.
Right,
So,
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, to spell it, it's P-H.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
P-H-Y-T-H-I-A-N. Vivian.
Right.
No offense,
And-
that's a whack spelling.
It's pretty wild. Like,
that person needs to start writing the
Like,
thing down if they need a Christmas ornament.
I've not met any other Fivians in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I think there was one teacher, like kind of same as you. He was like explaining it because like for an award show or something like that.
Oh, you almost beat the time.
Almost.
All right, here's what I think should happen. I noticed, so if you go look on the, if you go continue, Daniel.
Yep.
Okay, so the next one is 3 miles and the last one is 5. So
Okay.
give it back to Fee.
Okay.
So she doesn't have to do the 5 mile
okay,
Oh,
in
okay.
this terrible car.
Okay. But you were saying about Vivian.
Yeah. So for the end. So anyway, yeah, he explained it and everything, and because he was really particular about like
Yeah.
people getting his name correct anyway. And this one teacher just kept calling him Python. And she just kept saying Jack Python. And she kept, like, after that award ceremony,
Oh my
she just called him
God.
Python for, like, the rest of the year. So we just called him Snake Boy.
Yeah. Snake Boy.
Python.
It goes
Oh
from
my
Python to
God.
Snake Boy.
Just to add, like, Harry Potter was a big thing.
Oh no.
Parcel tongue. And, like, he used to get so mad. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
not a Python. I can't speak to Python. Stop. It's so good.
So I knew an Italian family growing up with the name Fluck. It made me
Oh,
feel
no
pretty good about
way.
being stuck with Rex, I tell ya. Fiona, this Apivra says, Fiona, legit, the reason why I know how to pronounce your name is because I read a series of books in which had a demon called Bartholomeus.
Amazing. I love it. I want to know what this demon is now. That's me.
Gonna be real as a teacher. You're gonna have fun with the names.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
My sister recently got married and her name, she was so glad to change the last
Oh,
name.
really?
But
Did
now
you get hyphenated or was it just?
No. I was like, please don't get a hyphenate.
That's
That'd be
already
the
too
worst.
long.
But it's changed to Newen, so it's less letters, but still the spelling for some people is a bit funky.
Is it Nguyen? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nguyen.
And I'm like, nah, man, Bartholomeus is where it's
Oh.
at.
Ooh. Bartholomeus Nguyen.
I'm like, man, I can barely fit Bartholomeus on the declaration forms going into other countries sometimes.
Yeah. The nice thing about having Ang as a last name is it's always first because it's alphabetical.
Oh yeah, nice.
I was always first in primary school because there was
'cause
no one with
B?
A. Yeah.
Right.
It was great. Although I hated when they're like, let's do speeches and we'll go alphabetically. I'm like, here we go.
Goddamn.
Although it was always fun doing speeches first because then it's done.
So, Monkey Knot, what was the last name you had fun with as a teacher?
Fluck. He's gonna say Fluck.
Fluck.
You're flunking this course.
Wow.
All right. Note to self: don't use the mid-engine cars.
Note to yourself, learn how to drive better, Fiona.
This car is difficult.
There were two dudes who had the same names as my uncles.
Oh yeah.
Please don't tell me you called them uncle.
Wait, do both of your uncles have the same name?
You called
Took that as a free ticket to call them uncle.
and not
Oh man.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I'm still alive. There we go.
What is the strangest name that you've come across?
Bartholomeus.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, that's fair.
Apart from that, anything else?
I don't know. Don't really come across many weird names. Probably Gianni Di Giovanni.
Gianni, Gianni Di Giovanni's like a JoJo character.
Yeah.
Giorno, what was it? Giorno Giovanna.
And then the Team Rocket's boss was Giovanni.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And not to okay. There was a year with like 4 Jasons. So I just gave them numbers based on when they rocked up that day. Number 2, number 3, number 5.
The fun thing about having a long last name was in sport in high school, quite often the sport teachers would call kids by their last names.
Yeah.
Right.
They couldn't do that to me because like it just doesn't work. It's too long. It loses the
Imagine if
thing.
you were playing some sort of fast-paced sport professionally, like netball or
Yeah.
It's just rapping.
Yeah, or like basketball. Like, you know how they have to say all the names?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, actually, on auctions, right? Like
Yeah.
in Texas, have you seen those compilations
Where they put the rapping
Yeah,
over?
those dudes are rapping.
what?
They
They're
put like hip hop music over it.
Really?
Yeah, they're speaking so fast, and the cadence like fits with rap soundtracks. And
Right. Hey, Fiona, that was the new best time.
Amazing.
Nice.
Look at that signature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff.
I love those so much.
It's a good horse racing call-out name. Yeah.
Mm.
Monkey Nut. With one thing though,
I'm gonna look up the demon.
myself and another Daniel. This is back in high school. We used to sit next to each other, and in
Oh,
math
you
class,
idiots.
in math class, our teacher thought it was so funny by just calling us Daniel Squared. He just kept saying
That's
it.
pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was pretty good.
Oh, here we go. Let's have a look at the demon.
You
Uh,
stupid.
Gianni just looked it up too. He said,
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, tell me out.
"Hit us with the law."
Whoa, God.
Tell me with the demon
Ooh.
facts.
Well, it's already gone wrong.
Bartimaeus. Not Bartholomew.
No, let's just pretend it's Bartholomew.
Yeah.
I can imagine like Bartholomeus being in Lucifer, just like showing up.
That'd be pretty cool.
Bartholomeus, detective.
Tis I.
Dio.
This idea.
It is I, Dio.
Yeah, I had that. My dad would say
Go
that.
Ferrari. Just
Bloody Bart pass.
bam. That would have been really great if it was on the road.
Names are weird.
Well, names are super weird.
How do you pronounce Elon Musk's son's name?
Oh, man.
I seen a screenshot or something, and
like-
someone's like, "How's?" And they pronounce the name. They're like, "What do you?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Your son." He's like, "Oh, that's how you pronounce it." Everyone's like,
Gosh.
"How do you
Is it like
pronounce it?"
John or something?
It's something super basic, apparently.
Gosh.
Well, like, you know how some, like, I was once at a mountain bike park here in Australia.
Right.
And this woman was yelling at her son. And
Wait,
we're at a mountain bike park.
What does a mountain bike park look like?
Oh, it's just a hill with a bunch of tracks that go down.
Yeah.
Oh,
It-
okay.
It is, and then it's not really that complicated.
I was thinking of like a skate park, but with.
Yeah, I mean, not really. It's kind of like just a hill with a bunch of routes that go down.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, continue.
Anyway, not the point. There was a kid, and the mum was yelling at him, and his name was Sprocket.
No. What?
Oh no, the poor kid.
And
Sprocket raccoon.
she's yelling at the kid, like bloody murder, because he's not listening to her, probably because she gave him a shitty name.
You're breaking the castle.
Yeah, and I was just like, wow, no wonder he's not listening to you. You gave him a terrible name. And yeah, kid's name was Sprocket at a mountain bike park.
What's the worst bike kid name? Is it Loki?
Oh, it's gotta be.
Axel is bad, but the pun is fun. Axel. It's also like in have you guys seen Breaking Bad?
No.
I've seen a lot of it, but I haven't finished it.
Okay, so there's Walter White,
Yeah.
main character, and then Walt Jr.,
Yeah.
which is his son, and then towards the end of the season, he changes his name to Flynn because he hates his dad. He's like,
Right.
I don't want to have your name. So,
Yeah.
So do you think Sprocket like changed it later? in
Oh,
life and-
he must have.
and just became
Or
Rocket?
he's going to, because the kid was like 10
right.
a couple of years
and
ago.
even then, he knew like this is dumb.
Yeah.
My name shouldn't be Sprocket. What is a Sprocket?
Well, it's like a
Oh right, like a bike. Yeah, that's.
yeah, it's like a gear, I guess. Like it.
My cousin named their baby Wolf, says Epiphorus. I did read that correctly.
Wolf.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I need to find this.
Okay,
comment.
that's not so bad. But it's like people, at least they spelt it normally.
Okay, I gotta find this.
Yeah, I feel sorry for kids who like parents will purposely. There's some names with hyphens that make sense, but like people who like use the hyphens and like hashtags and numbers and stuff. I'm like, the poor
Hashtags
kid.
and numbers.
No, there's actually some people who've tried to put hashtags in their kids'
Ah.
names, and I'm like, stop, the poor kid.
You couldn't wait a couple of years to start the
Monkey
abuse.
Nut says it's like signing your kid into a lifetime of drug abuse and
Loki.
a job in a tattoo studio.
My name's Loki. I only drink Sai. Sai?
See,
Chai.
I just
Soy
think
latte.
Loki is from Loki.
Okay. So I was watching this earlier today.
Are we about to get copyright struck?
No, it's not. I'm not
Okay.
gonna play. I'm here for the comment.
Okay,
This
you're here for the
comment's
comment.
What I want is the
Alright.
juice.
Hey,
Okay.
you came first. Nice.
Hey!
Hey. So I was watching covers of Cowboy Bebop's intro.
Yes.
Because it's like a big jazz ensemble.
Well, this will be good.
Okay, here we go. Dad, why is my sister named Rose? Because your mother loved roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Tank Cowboy Bebop OP cover live at Liberty City Anime Con 2018.
I
Hashtag
love
J Music
those.
Ensemble.
I love those so much.
It's so good.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright.
you can go again.
Wait, see how long it is first. I'll do the long ones in this car.
6.7 miles.
Oh god. Oh, you
That's-
want me to do this one?
Yeah, you can
No, I'll do it.
Oh god,
Try.
V.
go for it. There were lots of babies called Khaleesi.
Oh, yeah.
That did not age well.
There were a
But at
lot-
least that's a name.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a title though.
Oh, is
Khaleesi's
it?
a title. It means queen.
Oh
It's
god.
Well,
not even a
there we
name.
go.
Because they have other Khaleesi's.
So
in the Dothraki.
I once met an Asian girl, and she had migrated here from somewhere in Asia, I assume China. So what her parents did is named her the exact direct translation of her Chinese name, but just in English.
What was it?
It was Beauty.
So her name was Beauty.
Her name was Beauty.
Was it
And I'm
spelled?
like, man, that is a tough standard to set. like for anybody.
Yeah. What was your Chinese name again?
My Chinese name is
Was it Wei?
it's Wen
Wen-
Long.
Wenlong. Do you know what
Yeah.
it means?
It means I need to ask my mom again.
Whoa.
I've forgotten.
Oh god.
Avalanche. Mine's
Something dragon. Yeah, I don't know what the Wen stands for. But yeah.
Same for mine actually. Mine means something dragon
Yeah.
as well.
Bella means
Dragon
beautiful.
Squad.
Right.
Isabella. Hey.
You guys can be the Dragon Squad.
The dragon.
Squad. Heavy Mushu.
Yeah.
That's my favorite dragon.
Wow, all the mythical dragons that you could pick from. And
Heavy Mushu.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Just not Mushu. Eddie Murphy.
It says Eddie Murphy. I want to get a picture of Eddie Murphy.
I know a dude who's Shen Long. It's like rice dragon.
Isn't that the dude from Mortal Kombat? Or is it Shenron? I don't know. Wait, I'm getting confused.
Shenron.
Shenron.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Shenron's the thing from Dragon Ball,
Right.
right? I don't know. I'm not saying.
Man, I haven't watched Dragon Ball in years.
Shenron is. There we go. It's not Shenlong. Okay, never mind. You don't want to be Sean Connery, weird 90s CGI dragon.
What?
Sean Connery. CGI.
No, you want to be like weird Benedict Cumberbatch dragon in The Hobbit.
Have you seen him doing the motion capture for that?
What?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He does.
He did. He's on
He
the
does.
ground and he's like.
Why?
Like,
Why would you?
It's really weird.
It's not a humanoid character. Why would you need to motion capture that?
Nah, he did
I
it.
think he did it to get like the facial expressions. I don't
But
think.
how would the facial expression of a human
Yeah, he
being
had the thing.
translate to a fake creature?
Well, no, they do that all the time. They get like the rough proportions of it, and then they have the subtle intricacies of like how
Yeah,
far.
but I get it when it's like an elf or like, but a dragon is completely different to a
Different.
human being.
They made it work somehow. Like if you look at
Right.
it side by side, and you see Smaug emoting in the movie, it looks like
Right.
when you have the footage of it actually like next to him.
Okay.
Have
So
I,
they did something, you know.
have I just blown your mind with the fact that he did the motion
Yes.
Yeah. Barrel Rider.
Just seems like we could have put another actor
His
in the
weird
suit that
carbs,
day.
Suction hunting jaw face. Gosh, that guy weirds me out. What? There's the character from Dragon Age, Solus, like the elf dude. He looks like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, I'll get a picture of him. You
Wow.
see what I mean.
Do you think Benedict Cumbersparkle did the
Benedict Cucumber. What?
yeah,
Yeah.
Bernard Cucumber Sparkle? Do you think he did the mocap for the Penguins movie? Madagascar Penguins movie.
Was he in that?
He was totally in
Was
that.
he the wolf though?
He was the wolf
Okay, here we go.
in that.
Isn't that Benedict Cumberbatch?
No.
I think so.
I will look after iRace.
Here we go. What do you think? This reminds me of Benedict Cumberbatch. I can't be the
It
only one.
does not.
It does. Look, it's the same like jaunt, like the cheekbones and stuff, and like I can kind of see like the eyes. It's maybe not so much the lips. Surely the okay. Let me frame it this way.
Yes.
If you had to cast this dude in a movie, who would you pick? You can't. That's the thing, right? Come on.
You were. I don't know. No, I guess
I'll show you
maybe.
again. Chat. If you
Yeah,
had
I love the documentary when he's doesn't know how to pronounce penguin.
Yeah, so he can't say penguin,
But the
but
thing is-
he's in the penguin movie and he has to address the penguins constantly and he can't say it.
right, he just says penguin.
But
Yeah.
with the documentary, he was like, there were professionals and like,
Yeah.
what are they called? Animal scientists and all that on the
Aye.
other side, and they just let him go.
Yeah, they let him go. Why would you just let him go?
Oh, I almost beat the time. There you go.
Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
don't you think that looks like Benedict Cumberbatch, or is it just me?
It might just be you.
Bro,
Fiona, make the camera big again, please.
So here we go. I think this looks like Benedict.
It does not look like him. It just doesn't,
It looks a
dude.
bit like Voldemort. And that's
It looks like Benedict Cumberbatch if he was a star.
You asked me who I would cast to play this character.
Yeah, who would you-
I would cast literally anyone because it doesn't
on,
look.
no.
It doesn't look like.
Nah, I'm dying on this hill.
Literally anyone because it doesn't look like a human.
Guys, look, it's Doctor Strange. Oh my God. I'm gonna leave that. Look at him. It's Benedict.
Oh shit.
He's got a collar. It's like Doctor Strange. Oh my God. Well, I think he looks like Benedict Cumberbatch.
like you've just got to open on your phone now.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
No.
I see it.
Oh, dude.
I see it. I can see fan art of him as Solus.
Oh yeah. Okay. You should do that. You should make that. Make
Nah,
that
because
fan
I
art.
feel like I'll do it too much. I'll make him try and look too much like Benedict.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought you said he looked exactly like him. So what?
Yeah, but
what
then
would
like
the-
you're gonna look at it and just be like, oh, but you just drew Benedict Cumberbatch, you know, like
Have you ever drawn him before?
Benedict.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah, I've drawn him before.
As Sherlock, right?
I think it's just him.
Oh, okay.
Just isn't
Nice.
Dude. Yeah. I'm saying though, put Elpheus on that dude.
Next
Get rid of
time
his
he
hair.
draws something,
It's
we'll
soulless.
just comment, is that Benedict Cumberbatch?
Oh no.
I'm
Please.
kidding.
Tag him in it on Twitter.
If I
At him.
If I ever draw like an elf for D&D or something,
Yeah.
just be like, wow, Benedict looks really good today.
Monkey Knot, did all your students run out and buy the game? I assume you're talking about Cyberpunk, whatever, the number at the end of it. Monkey Knot says, I am puking with how angry I am at how
Oh no.
hard they bought into it. I've got my programming class tomorrow, and I'm going to ruin everyone's day.
What do you like? Why, wait. I'm confused. I got
the,
questions.
the general consensus around the Pixel Sift office is we've just lost interest in it.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I was never really that interested anyway.
Right, I'll admit, I was pretty
I
interested,
was interested,
a couple
but
of years ago.
I wasn't hyped into it.
Right.
I think it's a cool game, and
Yeah.
I would be interested in playing it sometime.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah,
I'm more
that-
interested in, like, leading up to this week, I was more interested in Art of Rally than I was interested in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I feel
At the
like
risk of
for-
becoming a pretty, like, at the risk of becoming gaming hipster, Mitch, right now.
I mean, you like what you like, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's fair enough.
But for some people, I feel like the hype has worn off for them because of it being delayed. Like specifically this year, how it got delayed quite a few times.
What do you guys think about like people who book off like a month of work to play Cyberpunk?
Yeah,
And then,
I mean,
because like one of the reasons why was when it got delayed, I saw online, like not everybody obviously, but a bunch of people were saying that they booked off time from work and then now they can't get that back because it got delayed,
Yeah.
etc. and all that.
I mean, I can't say for other people, but for me, I've never been super I have to play the game the day it comes out. I got to sit there and just try and get it done. I just buy a game and then I'll play it if I have time and I'll enjoy what I do.
Same,
I rather take my time with it than just sit there and go, let's spend a day.
Yeah, I like.
But I can understand for some people they're probably insanely busy that they need to book off a day to just sit there and play it.
And play it, yeah.
Oh, hey, it was a new timeline.
Being involved in the games industry like we are very well aware in this office, like, of the crunch aspect of Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
which has really turned us off it, I think.
Yeah,
I
especially
feel
because
hypocritical though, because I love Red Dead.
Right.
Love
Yeah.
Red Dead.
Yeah.
But CD Projekt Red was always like,
We're not gonna crunch.
we're not going to crunch. And really with Cyberpunk, they made it quite known that they wouldn't. And then they're like,
And
look,
they did.
we're going to have to do it. But it was really interesting being on Twitter when they announced that, because you had one half of Twitter going, how could you? You went back against what you said, crunch, forcing them to do crunch is not great. And then there's the other side that they're like, oh, it's CD Projekt Red, it's fine. So it was really interesting.
Well, those people,
seeing that
and like, you got to
perspective.
admit, like, there are people, in fact, I think the majority of the audience of games, they're not on Twitter. They don't really care. All they see is the YouTube video
Yeah.
of Cyberpunk coming out and Keanu Reeves, and that's all they see. They don't follow game dev. They don't care, and you can't make them care. So they're just gonna buy the game,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna write a review, or they're not gonna. They might not even notice that it's buggy.
Yeah, and
You know?
consider the fact too, like, we were talking about this earlier on, but parents and stuff that are buying games, so I mean, Cyberpunk's a bit different.
Well, you want to see an interesting. Morgan Jaffett was tweeting how he like is definitely not letting his son play it, but like he has to now advise the other parents in his peers. And
not go out
and that was a serious paraphrase of his tweet. I would seriously recommend going to Morgan Jaffett's Twitter. Gianni, if you could find out what that is for me. I don't know the @ off the top of my head. Also, I'm driving a stupid car on a stupid track. But he had some interesting things to say about whether to buy a kid a game. In my opinion, absolutely not.
that
but,
game
yeah.
specifically?
Well, an R-rated game
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
for a kid, no. Yeah.
I think it's like really hard in general as well for people who are of the age of 18 who like that game, because they might be like a huge fan of that series.
Yeah.
And it's like that conflicting, you know the company's not doing well, but it's been such a big part of your childhood that you want to
Yeah.
kind of continue it. And it's like,
Well, other
what do you
people
do?
have other things going on in their lives to worry about whether the game that they played was made ethically. Like, this is just a fact. Like, there are other people with, like, you know, they do other things. They're not involved in the games industry. Like they watch a movie and they don't know who the director was.
Yeah.
You know, like,
that's-
we all know
That's
because
like a majority of people.
that's the majority of people.
Yeah, definitely.
And they don't know that, they don't care. They just want to watch a movie.
but
Yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
Yeah,
kids,
so
parents
it's...
buying kids 18 plus
So to
games.
check out this tweet, today is the 10th of the 12th, 2020. Oh, Jesus. 2020. And at Morgan Jaffett on Twitter, if you want to find out, he had a tweet about buying Cyberpunk for kids, was the subject of that tweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, my students are like wanting to do that job, and they're buying the game and supporting the practice. It's RDR2 all over again. For cyber, yeah. It's crunch is a. I mean, I don't know how to get rid of it.
Crunch,
I've got
crunch
no
is
idea.
difficult because it's one of those things that.
Just better planning, I guess. But then again, like.
But also, you do get people who will crunch. Like I've crunched for when I was doing a web series, and I regretted that afterwards. But at the same time, there are times where like I will do a lot more work. I mean, I guess it's not really crunch because I just wanted to do more work in a way. But when it's companies forcing people to do crunch,
when it
and they
crunches
do-
on your personal
yeah,
time,
and they don't get
like-
any benefits from it.
I think
Yeah.
it's a.
the
it's a
problem
hard,
is when
weird
people
topic.
are having it imposed on themselves.
It's when it's being imposed on them and they're not getting any benefits afterwards, like no overtime pay.
Or just
and
the culture too, like, you know, like legally you can leave at 6, but if you do, everyone kind of looks down on
Everyone
you for doing
hates
it.
you.
Right,
Everyone else
yeah.
is staying back, you know, like I've
Yeah.
heard that.
there
before
was
as
one
well.
tweet thing when I can't remember which company it was. It was one of the times we were talking about crunch on the show.
Right.
And someone had started making a cake. And it boosted morale quite a lot because they just took an hour and they all sat there and they all ate a cake once a week, and they got in trouble for the company because of they weren't working, and they're like, but it's actually boosting a lot of morale and making us want to work more because we're having that time to break and also interact with people from other departments.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that tweet was now. It was really interesting.
Monkey Knot says CD Projekt Red imposed mandatory crunch.
Yeah.
Right.
To such a consistency and length, it's called a death march.
Yeah.
That's not good. Yeah, and then Gianni, you talked to John Romero the other day.
Name drop. Wow.
Yeah, just Doom. Here we go. And asked about his early career because they churned out games so quickly. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear this. Yeah.
Where can we see that interview, Gianni? I think it'll be on the Pixel Sift website.
Pixelsift.com.au.
What's Discord?
Oh my god.
Do you
Discord is a thing that you go and talk to people on.
Also, you should grow your beard back.
Yeah, grow your beard back, Gianni.
Like Wolfenstein took 2 to 3 months max. That's insane. I think I was watching this documentary actually about the old Star Wars Jedi Academy, and that apparently took like 8 months to make.
Really?
Like,
Wow.
they did it. And apparently, like, it was just smooth. Like, they went through it and finished it, and it was already out.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, that's 100% a production problem, a badly managed project. Well, okay, for Cyberpunk, I mean, I don't want to, like, speculate. I'm going to speculate anyway. But the game has been delayed so many times. It's been in development for so long. Surely that's just all, like, production and scheduling issues. If they had to delay it that many times.
Right.
Yeah, and it still came out with bugs.
Because they announced it back in 2013, and yeah, you're right. And the thing that's weird is like finding the balance of people. We've delayed this game so many times now. We need to get it out, but we also don't want to crunch. You know, so
right?
It has to be met somehow. You know.
I mean, yes, because it's taken quite a while for Cyberpunk to come out, they would have to keep switching, like the platforms it's built on and modding it to make it for the current generation of console.
What, when was it announced?
2013.
2013. So that's before the PS4.
That's before
right?
the PS4,
yeah, that was
correct.
before the PS4.
That's when they started working on it, or at least when they put the trailer out. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the trailer with the girl with the knives on her hands, right?
Yeah,
That's that one.
But I mean,
so that could have been they could be working on it way before that trailer.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
I think what's more likely though is that when they already released that trailer, they were already developing it for PS4. Even though PS4 wasn't out yet, I know like a lot of
When
games,
did the PS4 come out? 2014?
2014, yeah.
Right.
So they would have already been starting to get the hardware and stuff.
Right.
I think, you know. I mean, I have like no sources or anything. I'm just kind of speculating, but it makes sense to me.
Oh hey, got a time.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Stage 405. 3 miles.
Do you reckon they have a DeLorean in this? Side topic. I was just thinking.
This might be the closest thing available to the DeLorean.
Oh,
Because the
nice.
DeLorean was never known for this style of driving.
Yeah.
That being said, neither was this car, so...
Do you reckon you could have a Mandalorian and DeLorean?
Mandalorian.
I think that's a poem ready to be written.
Mandalorian. In
Yeah, I agree
DeLorean.
with you, Monkey Nut, in chat. I just read. Had a quick look.
The game is supposed to profit/support the people who make it. If it's killing them, why does it need to exist? Yeah, that's true.
Work to live, live to work. Yeah.
Man, if this was Australia, you'd have to be careful of the kangaroos jumping out.
Yep.
Be good if there was an Australian leg, or just like roos coming out at you.
Those things wait to attack.
When we drive home at dusk,
Oh god.
sometimes like to go through like places like Pinjarra and stuff, like the passenger riding shotgun is like watching one side of the
Calling
road,
out
and the driver is kind of biased to the other
Yeah.
side.
Yep.
And it's just like if you see a roo at all, even if it's like just sitting there, you just go, look, there's a roo there.
Yep.
It may decide that now's the time, and it's had enough of this world.
Oh my god. Well, they're drawn, like they're attracted to it because they see
Right.
shiny giant. There we go.
They basically moths, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the meme.
It's like I was coming back from Lancelin at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and the whole time we're like, oh no kangaroos, please.
Well, 3 a.m. is you're kind of in the safe area there.
Yeah.
It's kind of when the sun's going down.
Yeah.
That's when they will be like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I was another time I was driving home from Mundaring,
Right.
and I was just like coming down the mountain, like, please
no.
please no. I don't think there's kangaroos here, but you never know.
A
sometimes.
Roo would go through your car.
Yeah, I would.
on the way back from Sterling Ranges, like back in October or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
My friend was driving us back, and I was in the passenger seat, and I had my camera, and it was, I don't know, probably 9 p.m. or something like that, and I was just taking pictures of just like, I don't know what I was doing, but of the headlights and the road and everything, because I thought it looked spooky and cool, and maybe I could like Photoshop something later on. I don't know. And I took a picture, and then realized that like there's a family of foxes on the road, in the middle of the road, and we just like saw the heads turn up and look at us, and the glint of like the double reflection in their eyes come back, and I have it on camera, like the picture of the family of foxes. It's crazy. I mean, at that speed, like at 110, it's just like a little smear.
Yeah.
Like a small, but it's on there. You can see it.
Right.
It's pretty wild. I remember whenever I drove to Albany, I always felt safer when it was fully dark. Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because they're way less active when it's fully dark.
Fully dark, right?
Yeah.
But when it's just okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a new record.
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Thank you.
That's
Oh.
Not everything
1976.
tries to kill you in Australia, but the Roos definitely do.
Well, the only problem with the Roos is they seem to want to kill themselves.
Yeah.
right.
And then it caves the front of your car in.
Yeah.
And
Usually
the Roos often okay.
That's why I have a rebar.
People get lacerated and stuff because their feet go through the
Right.
screen, and they try and kick themselves out, and because it's so
Oh,
sharp.
great.
Yeah. Fuck the foxes though. Yeah. Yeah. It was like at least 3 or 4 of them, like kind of bundled in like a little thing, and they bolted. But yeah, luckily my friend has got really good reflexes, so
All right.
he noticed it before I did, and he was like, whoop, and the car just went.
Deja vu?
Yeah. Lucky too that it was one of those things where it was like an overtaking lane for like road trains and stuff. So yeah, we were like went on
All right. We haven't tried this car yet.
Dude, funky.
Looks pretty cool.
See, it's got a kangaroo bar.
Yes.
Hmm.
So let's see what colors we got here. Ooh.
Oh, wait,
I didn't say
go
anything
back.
there.
Yeah,
What's
damn it, you beat me to it.
What's that? Bonus?
I was about to say that.
What do we think? Invisible car or Pixel Sift car?
Or,
I don't know.
see, I kind of want to go invisible.
Let's go
All
invisible.
right. Invisible car.
Wow, it's just the wheels.
Whoa. Is this the guy?
Oh, 2 miles. All right. We've got to set a good time.
Nimcardel.
They're all like, why are we moving out the way? I don't see.
Whoa. Just the driver.
It looks like what's his face, like Mermaid Man in SpongeBob, like
Oh yeah.
driving that boat.
It's a bull bar. Yeah, it's a bull bar.
Oh no, that's gone wrong.
Yeah.
And he stays on it.
In Australia, it's a kangaroo bar. Kangaroo bar?
Bull bar?
Are they like designed any different
I
from?
don't know. I have no idea.
Yes. Uh-oh. I messed that up. It's going off.
Oh
What?
boy.
Oh. So did anybody watch Travis Pastrana's Jim Karma video?
No, what's that?
No.
Oh, okay. Essentially, he just like gets a really fast car and drives it a lot like this actually around a suburban town.
Oh my
Fun.
god.
Pretty cool. Oh. Here we go.
Gianni, the thing about hitting a Roo,
Yeah.
they are super tough. Yep. I mean, think about like how heavy they are.
Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. All right.
I've seen cars
Yeah.
that have been totaled. Yep.
Got
Definitely.
eyebrows.
And then the Roo like just gets up and walks away, right?
Yeah, it
Like,
does.
Yep. Yep.
Apparently,
like fully grown, like they are really heavy.
apparently the thing you really don't want to hit is a cassowary. Because a
Really?
cassowary will survive, and then but a
Tiny.
cassowary knows hatred.
Oh, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
So
they
like
kill
it will.
It
people, like,
looks
yeah.
like it knows.
They actually
Yeah,
kill people.
it's so if you're wondering what a cassowary is, people who don't live in Australia,
It's
is
like-
essentially a dinosaur.
Yeah,
It
actually
pretty much
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're vegetarian. They're not
They-
carnivorous.
They kill.
Yeah, so which means they hunt, they
They
kill
hunt
for
for
sport.
fun.
They kill for sport, which is terrifying.
I went to the zoo when I was little, and I went
Yeah.
with my friend, and we saw the cassowaries, and I used to think they were cool, and it's just like, oh, you know the big claws on them? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, when they attack you, they like aim for your throat and your guts and rip them out. I'm like,
Yeah. And,
I didn't
and,
need to know that.
and it's also got a knife on its head.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's a kaiju.
I was like
Yeah.
traumatized for ages.
Gosh.
And then I was like, Mum, we don't have cassowaries here, do we? She's like, no, they're in Queensland.
She's like, no, we don't, Fiona. Get someone.
Rides away.
Also, never break for a rue. You end up way worse off.
so you
Yeah.
just
You
I
just
never-
keep going.
What? Do they come back to you or something? Or?
what's the reason why you don't break for a roo?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
Rude.
Nice.
Oh, there are cows in this level.
Moo.
Why you gotta be so rude? Kangaroo.
Is that Jason Mraz?
No, it's where's that guy? I can't remember.
Oh, so not the I'm yours guy?
Yeah,
No,
not the
no.
I'm yours guy.
Oh, okay.
Similar. I think he kind of looks like Gautier. But I mean, like my comparisons to people looking like other
Yeah.
people, apparently not very good. So
I think he
feel like
kind of
you're
looks
gonna
like
hang on to that
Gautier.
for a
I think he kind
while.
of looks like Gautier.
it's Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm telling you,
I feel like you're just gonna hang this over our heads for a while.
it totally is. It totally is.
No, I feel like we're gonna hang it over his head for a while.
I'm outnumbered right now, so I can't really talk. Okay, because they're like hitting a wall. If you keep your speed up, you don't die. Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's terrifying.
You know that Mitch guy? Do you think maybe he looks a little like what? Benedict.
Blocherbach. I don't know. But you do though. No?
Look at all the cows. Oh. Get out of my way.
Actually, I don't know how I'm going to weave this into our current topic of conversation.
Oh yeah. Well, you can weave it into how Benedict Cumberbatch looks like that orc.
That orc, it's an elf. It's
Yeah.
not even an orc. I guess orcs were elves, technically. Anyway,
Wait, what?
yeah, like in fantasy, like orcs used to be elves, they just got cursed, and then they became orcs instead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
According to who?
That's
Tolkien.
awkward.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Uruk-hai used to be elves, or something
Right.
like that, and in Skyrim too. Anyway, off topic.
Yeah.
I was at a quiz night like
this'll be good.
a couple of months ago, and
Benedict Cumberbatch will be reprising his role as a witch elf.
one of the questions was, who were the composers for The Sound of Music?
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. I had
No, I don't have any
at all.
idea either.
So I just pull out
I
two
feel like I
random
know.
Austrian names that I knew. Like these are people that I met in Austria,
Yeah.
and it was Gabriel Hintenhaus and Wolfgang Schober. And I was like, these sound like Austrian composers.
Yeah. And was it a hit?
I just put it down.
And
I don't know.
what? What do you don't know?
Because to mark it, we had to get our sheet and give it to the next table.
Right.
I love the fact there's no end to that story.
Well, I thought there was going to be a payoff.
That's why I was like, I don't know where I'm going with this. But anyway, so yeah, I got the sheet. I gave
Yeah.
them to the people that were next to us. And I was like trying to look at them to see if they were like looking at these names, but where did these names come from? I don't
Yeah.
even know these people. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Very anticlimactic, I know.
It's pretty good. See, my
Um,
thing with the quiz night, I really like the Donkey Kong game, Donkey
Right.
Kong
Yeah.
64, DK, I can't remember Donkey Kong 64. And at the beginning of the game, when you start up, there's a rap and all the
Oh, I know the rap.
yeah,
Yeah,
about all
yeah,
the characters.
Yeah.
I quite like to just very occasionally start to say that at D&D to the point that my friend went to a quiz night and they played the track and he was like,
They knew it.
and,
No
and
way.
he knew what it was because of me, and he was
Oh.
like, I hate you. I'm like, hey, at least you've learnt something.
The last time I went to a quiz night was a couple of years ago, and it was with Gianni, and it was a
Here we go.
it was a Brooklyn Nine-Nine
Oh,
themed
I
quiz
think
night.
I remember this.
Yeah, and
Did you win?
No, we definitely did not win. There were other
There's some
people that were,
diehard fans out
man,
there.
there are people that know way more about it than me. And at that time, I hadn't seen the latest season,
Oh, right.
so I was
You're
like,
missing out.
yeah. I don't think our team did particularly well either.
Daniel, what do you think of the changes Peter Jackson is making to the Lord of the Rings?
What?
I have not heard about this.
What's happening?
What's he doing? Is he doing a George Lucas? And
I was thinking, is he doing a
Is he
What's
adding
that?
Benedict Cumberbatch to the thing?
Who's that insane woman that wrote the?
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that is a great finish, Fee.
There you go.
Who's the woman went crazy that like?
I got a record though.
Oh, look at that.
Pretty good.
Who's the woman that went insane recently that wrote the wizard books?
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
I was like, are you talking about J.K. Rowling?
Yeah, is he going insane like her, or is
Hopefully not.
yeah?
Hey, one time I did a Sudoku, but I never checked if the numbers actually lined up. They were just numbers I'd seen written
Oh
down.
no.
Wow.
That kills me.
Yeah, they are redoing some of the graphics.
What, in the actual Lord of the Rings movies?
Interesting.
Why bother?
That was me joking about the quiz now. Oh,
Oh.
right. Okay. Sarcasm is really hard to figure out. Fiona posted the picture, like the thumbnail picture in
That was you
Keybase.
who posted it.
Oh, I posted it. That's right. And Mitch's idea, but Fiona's like my what's the thing, co-driver or whatever, and then
Navigator.
Navigator.
Yeah.
That's right. And she's pointing one direction, and I'm steering in the other direction because like, haha, funny. And then Gianni's just like, what did he say? I can't remember.
I have it right here.
It's pointing that we're going different directions.
So the joke is that Fiona and Daniel are in the car, and Fiona's navigating and Daniel's driving, and Fiona's pointing in one direction,
Yep. And I'm driving in the other direction.
and Daniel's driving in the other direction, and
Yep.
Gianni says Fiona points in one direction, Daniel clearly steers in the other.
And we were trying to figure out, like, is Gianni joking? Like, do we?
Does Gianni get the joke?
Yeah, we're like, do we explain it?
And then I posted the inspiration behind this joke is the Samir "You're breaking the car" video,
Right.
which is by far one of the best driving videos that exists on the internet.
But it's so hard to tell, like, sarcasm.
Absolutely.
Other fun driving videos. I like the ones where it's the driving tests or the learner drivers, and
Yeah.
then it turns out they're like drifting professionals.
Right.
Right.
And they just
yeah.
start drifting. The instructor's like, stop.
But there was one of this girl driving, but like you can see the car is obviously set up for drifting,
Yes.
and it's
I've
not
seen that
like,
one.
and it's not obviously it's not a
What just happened?
like
You broke it.
I hit the rock.
that just rocks really.
But yeah, no, I've seen that one, and it clearly does not look like just an everyday car.
Yeah. So I'm like a bit suspect on that video.
The video is sus.
What is Monkey not saying?
Monkey not saying
Oh, talking about the Sudoku thing.
Oh, talking about the
during other
Sudoku
night.
thing,
He would
right.
never do that.
Right, okay.
I would never guess the name of composers just being random names and just never check if I was right.
Yep, I just looked at
That is what
I just gave
people
it to
said.
you.
Fiona, I was watching Hard Quiz on ABC the other night, and there was a guy who's expert at Donkey Kong.
No, what?
I like how
Yo!
Fiona, you're probably like, nah. What is this guy? He's a poser.
There is another.
Yeah.
I only know the rap,
ancient-
that's all I know.
Could the ancient texts be true?
What would your quiz topic be if like you wanted your like that's your ace topic?
Okay. A couple of years ago, I would have easily said Game of
DK.
Thrones.
Right.
Like,
Donkey.
yeah,
Yes, Monkey Not.
I
That's
researched
nice.
that shit. Like, I had the encyclopedia and like read all about it and read all the books and stuff, and I
Uh-huh.
was like really into it. But now, I don't know. Like, are we talking about movies or just like facts?
Well, it could be
or
anything.
Anything.
I feel like
I don't know.
I know a lot of weird facts that I just bring
Just
up
random,
every now and
Right.
then.
Yeah. Maybe mine could be like Mandela effect things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mine would maybe be Doctor Who.
I definitely don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I think I'm okay at geography, but not enough to win a quiz night. Like,
Well, like it can be like really bespoke knowledge, like it because mine maybe
Right,
would be
right, okay.
mine would be like really obscure expanded universe Halo stuff. I know quite a bit about that stuff.
I don't know. I really don't know. No, I
Actually,
couldn't tell you.
mine
Nothing's
could
coming to-
maybe be Stargate.
Oh yeah, okay.
Specifically SG-1, because I
Yeah.
watched that series many times. Long series. But yeah, my friend was streaming once, and I happened to be watching it, and she made some reference to Donkey Kong. I was like, my time, and I started like writing something about Donkey Kong, and
Oh.
I sent it, and then someone else, one of her friends, was watching it, and she knew it, so then we were just like
Nice.
talking about it.
Also-
She's like, of course you bring Donkey Kong up in my stream.
Guys, I just figured it out. It's so obvious.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously,
Transformers.
come
Wait,
on.
you're talking about specifically the movies?
Just
or
one.
The one?
Just one, dude.
yeah.
That's
Transformers.
One.
And maybe
yeah,
just like,
of course.
hey, say hi to your mother for me. That's it.
Wait, what is that?
That's Transformers. Isn't that Transformers 4?
Right.
Wahlberg, right?
He doesn't.
I don't really
Does he say
remember.
that
Does he say that?
Well, he says-
he's not. Is he a Boston man in?
I think he's just always like
I
himself.
don't really remember the 4.
You know?
But no, definitely yours would be the first.
Right,
Transformers.
yeah.
Yeah, the first one. First Transformers.
Specifically first one.
I was gonna say Shrek, and I was like, no.
Oh,
I
that-
know
Oh.
Shrek's a good one too. Also, Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
I know that. I've seen that a lot.
Ooh,
But I think Transformers just because it's in there, you know, like
yeah, it's embedded. Oh,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
mine would be El Dorado, actually.
El Dorado.
Yeah,
I've seen
El
that
Dorado's good.
so many times.
Um,
It's my favorite.
Monkey Knot says, I have an approximate knowledge of many things, but literally nothing. I've taken the time to be an expert on it.
And Pibra says, yeah, it was very funny. I got all the Donkey Kong questions right, even though I wouldn't say it's
That's
my
what
style.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hey, it's what you want. The last time I went to a quiz night was with a bunch of my friends, and it was like to raise money for something. And we're all just sitting there, like the questions were coming out. We're like, none of us are smart enough for this.
What were the questions? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It was a lot of like.
What about like the topics?
Quiz nights
It
just.
was a lot of global knowledge, and we're just like, oh god.
Quiz nights are just places for nerds to get toasted, right? Like it's just like that. That's essentially what happens.
Although I learnt from it.
Oh, okay.
I think
Depends
it
what
was
quiz night.
Russia has, I think it is, I'll have to double check, has 13 time zones.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Because it's
Because it crosses.
span, yeah. Interesting.
Because we were trying to work it out. We're like, how many does Australia have? We're like, it could be this and something ridiculous.
Well, it depends on what time of year.
Yeah.
Most quiz nights are about sports and music, and I am useless. Yeah,
Ugh.
music.
I went to a nerd one once that was so good. It was just all like video games and
That would
movies.
be. Yeah,
Apparently,
that
the
would be
one
good.
at PAX is really good. There's one in Melbourne right before PAX, and Luke Ritalik is always asking me to go, and I always don't find the time, and I feel bad. Sorry,
I
Luke.
feel like I would probably be good at actors and celebrities because I remember.
Yeah,
names.
you're pretty good.
I
You
just
don't remember
names.
faces though.
Faces and stuff. Wow. You want me to get out the picture again?
And that is,
Mr. Cumberbatch.
and that, ladies and gentlemen, is called a callback.
We call that a callback.
Yeah,
in
we
the
call that a
biz.
callback in the biz.
Which celebrity does this call?
Just put all the answers.
I will never live this down.
Benedict Cabbage Patch.
Benedict Goblin Smash. Oh, God.
You can literally say anything and you'll know that it's Benedict Cumberbatch.
I swear it's him because he's just like they have the same energy, you know. Like
I feel like this could be a very controversial tweet later on tonight.
just put
Yeah.
wow, who like I don't know.
Who does this look like? Right answers only.
No, I was just at Benedict Cumberbatch, but I loved your work in Dragon Age, and that's it. I'm honestly so bad at faces. I often get it very wrong.
I'm bad with names. Actors I'm okay with, depending. But, and I don't, yeah.
Monkey Knot, it's neither. It's actually wait, that's kind of lie. It's the first one, except it's C-U-M, Cumberbatch, instead of Cumberbatch.
Right.
And it's definitely not Cumbercatch. That sounds kind of wrong.
I got distracted looking.
Didn't
Benedict
they, like,
Cumberbatch's
his
name.
fans call themselves, like, the Cumber Bitches?
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, please call yourselves the Cumber Collective. Like, trying to be all, like, proper and stuff, you know? They're like, no, we're the Cumber Bitches.
They're like, we've named ourselves, it's too late.
Yeah.
And I think Chris
Wow.
Pine's fandom was like Pine Cones or
The
something.
Pine Nuts, wasn't it?
Oh, it might have been Pine Nuts actually.
Chris Pine. Wow.
Yeah. I recognize voices first. Yeah, so Gianni, like, what if they had, like, a voice acting one and they had, like, audio files? And they're like, who's this person? Or who's this character? Do you think you'd be good at that?
Oh yeah.
That'd be a fun one, actually.
I'm pretty good at like anime voice actors, but like the English ones. Pretty good.
Right,
at that.
right.
But they're all pretty distinct. So
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Fred.
There's three anime.
there's three
Yeah.
anime. There's like Jamie Machi, Monica Rial, and one dude.
I was gonna say, because Jotaro and Dio are both in Attack on Titan.
Right.
Like, the voice actors and stuff. And it's just them. And so is Koichi. Koichi's from part 4 of JoJo.
Right.
And he's Eren, the main dude.
Oh, of course.
And yeah, it's weird now because whenever he yells, I'm like, that's Koichi. I can hear it.
All
There
I can
is-
hear is Aaron.
Eren. Eren.
We figured out that the English dub of Black Lagoon shares almost 90% of its voice
that's right.
cast with the modern My Little Pony.
What?
I remember
Yeah,
you
so
saying
it's
that.
like
It's hilarious.
it's like Rainbow Dash telling another guy to like where to put it.
Oh
And
my
it's,
god.
it's really funny.
Isn't
yeah.
that how it's normally?
Yeah.
7 in Japanese. Voice acting in adverts, I can pick voices really easy.
Hey, there's this one Aussie actor who's in like an insurance commercial and a couple of like wellness eating commercials, and he's kind of like a heavy dude, except he's really funny in all of his adverts. And
Is he? Okay, is he the
I don't
guy-
know what his name is. He's like stuck in a tree in like an insurance commercial.
Right.
And then he's also sitting at a dinner table in another commercial. But I think he's really funny and I think he deserves to be an actual actor.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is it, we might be thinking about the same person.
Yeah. He's
Have
like
you-
got
have
a,
you
he's
seen-
like a, he's not like fat, but he's like a kind of larger dude.
Okay. Did he do an ad for like the Australian Olympics where he's running like a wheelie bin in like a 100-meter dash?
Maybe?
And he's because that is the only other thing I can think of. Like maybe
Right.
it's the same dude. Does he have a beard?
He's got a beard.
Okay, it might be the same guy.
Yeah. Because I just think like his talents are being wasted on commercials. I think he should be a real actor.
What does
In
he
real
look,
shit.
Does he look like an elf or a bit like a CGI dragon?
It just
Oh,
restarted.
God, for Star Trek.
It restarted
God,
me and I
for
was
Star
on the
Trek.
track.
Oh my god. Monkey Nut's having fun with
Oh,
this.
Monkey Nuts legend.
I swear, it's... No, you guys are
No,
crazy.
I think I
Y'all are
know.
crazy.
I'm gonna try and find next time the commercial's on. I haven't seen him in a while, actually, in commercials. So
I thought you were talking about Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm like, you haven't seen
He
Benedict
is.
Cumberbatch.
He is.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes, but the horny one, not the cool one. Yeah, Tony Stark.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
I like Sherlock Holmes in Enola Holmes. Henry.
oh,
yeah.
Henry Cavill. I haven't seen that.
Oh, Enola Holmes is really
Yeah.
good
Is that on Netflix? Is that?
Yeah.
How do I watch that?
on Netflix.
One of my favorite actresses ever is the woman in that. Their mom. What's her name? Miss I Killed Sirius Black, that
yeah,
woman.
Bellatrix.
Yeah.
Helena
She's-
Bonham Carter.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she is one of my favorite actresses ever. I really liked her in Ocean's 8. And yeah, I've liked her in everything she's in.
Christopher Lee as Sherlock Holmes. Saruman
Oh, really?
solves crimes. Even to defeat Saruman is dangerous.
So if you ever want to see Batman and Jason Bourne fight each other, you should watch Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh yeah. You were telling me about this. Also, by the way, like we've spent a lot of this episode not talking about the game. I wonder what I'm going to cut later on.
Oh yeah.
Subs.
I mean, to be fair, do we ever spend a lot of time talking about the game?
Sometimes.
Sometimes
But that-
we go on a
that-
Transformer rant.
That one moving out clip that we did, I just
Oh,
put
yeah.
in the Goofy part in there when we talked about is Goofy a dog or like a cow? We weren't sure. But I just thought that was too funny to leave out. But I think some of the highlights might be the Cumberbatch. I don't know.
Oh,
That's flipping
Cumberbatch. Amazing.
Off
I don't know.
the track. Deja vu.
Oh yes. Yes.
Buddy, this has been a year. It's all there. The next bits are just fiddly slow parts.
Oh, go. Okay, here we go.
Look at that.
Oh no. Oh no.
It doesn't like
my-
it when you really contact something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that when I hit the rock.
I thought it was an earthquake the first time it happened. Earthquake. Hurry up, lads. The ice is...
Too fast and it's melting.
Monkey Nut says, I got 200 fish and things, just need to buy accessibility switches and put them on my head.
And put my head down.
Put my head down and write code. Ah, okay.
So, Monkey Nut, what do you think about the game that all you students are playing right now? Are you going to play it one day?
I thought you were just gonna finish with what do you think of the game?
Oh. Right, yeah, I missed that question, sorry.
Yeah, I used to work
I
on
was
the
reading
fishing game.
comments.
He said I'm gonna make them
How
cry
are you going to
tomorrow.
make them cry tomorrow? What's your opening zinger going to be?
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, what are you going to say to them?
They're about to get cyberpunked.
Oh,
Ashton Kutcher just comes in.
Ashton Kutcher.
that was
Yeah.
a show that existed.
Yeah. What a 2000s show. Yeah.
So there used to be a bingo show on like Channel 7 or Channel 9.
What?
And I used to love it to bits.
Aw.
Turns out I thought it ran for a couple years. It only ran for like 6 or 8 episodes.
Oh, what?
And then
Yeah.
it's like such a short portion of time, but I remember it so well. And apparently there was like heaps of controversy about it. And
Why?
For one thing, it wasn't live. They pretended it was live.
Right.
And it was all recorded, and it meant, and you could play at home, but they'd done it so no one at home could actually win anything.
Right.
And yeah, apparently it was just a whole bunch of not good stuff. But yeah, I found out it
Damn.
actually went for like 6 or 8 episodes. I'm like, I swear that went for a year.
That's interesting.
And there we go. That just popped into my
So
head.
the way he's gonna do that is he's gonna say, "It's gonna be shredding and dunking. You're eating your own flesh. 20 years from now, when your body and mind are in ruin, remember this moment and how much you enjoyed popular game. Just gonna force mute everyone in the Zoom call but me."
This literally feels like the monologue that Batman gives to Superman in Return of Dark Knight or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He's like, remember this moment, I was the only man that beat you. So essentially you're just going to make them, like the reality of working on the game versus playing the game is completely different. Is that what you're
Right.
going for? Soylent Green is paper! It's paper! Oh, what a reference.
All right. Did we get to pick a new car?
6.2 miles.
Oh, 6.2 miles?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Alright.
get to.
Time for a sick time.
Their choice
In-
to buy the game is destroying the people they're trying to become. Ooh.
Ooh.
Reality.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
You've been cyberpunk.
Their piglets absolutely gagging to eat bacon. The imagery.
Ah.
I must paint.
And then you're gonna
Was
have
that
some like
easel? Bob Ross.
You're the reason cavemen painted on walls. Did you say Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Bob Ross.
Speak Bob Ross.
Yeah, I feel like Bob Ross energy is really not what Monkey Knot's really trying to get in that
You know,
class.
I know.
Ooh, nice.
Go car. Yeah, we are.
Go-kart. Oh, speaking of go-karts, apparently they're bringing go-karts to Optus Stadium. And you
Dude,
can drive around Optus Stadium.
I have
through it.
looked
I'm
at that.
It's really expensive.
They are
though.
really
really?
expensive.
It's
How much?
like
How much are we
50
talking?
bucks for the 10-minute race,
No.
and then it's like 90 bucks or something for
If you want to go karting,
an hour and a half.
I would recommend a place, which I'm not going to recommend on stream because it's like promotion.
Yeah.
Or maybe I will. I don't know. Nah, you know what? I won't.
Is it the one I went to in Thailand? Do you remember that?
Wait, when did you go to one in Thailand?
Yeah, I told you last time, bro.
Oh, really?
Tell your place, but I'll retell the story.
Okay,
It's a
well,
good
there's
story.
I haven't heard the story.
Okay.
there's one in Canning Vale. Go there.
Canning Vale? Okay.
Yeah. No, you're not getting any more out of me. 'cause
Go-kart,
then,
Canning
yeah,
Vale, look
yeah,
it up. It's
yeah,
there.
look it up.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so one of the times I went to go-karting was in Thailand
Yep.
or Indonesia. I can't remember. One of them.
Two very different
We did like a
countries.
big tour.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what
Yeah.
it was. But anyway,
You're a citizen of the world, aren't you, Daniel?
no, not really. But anyway, so we get there and
Because you do realize Indonesia is like Thailand, like Benedict Cumberbatch is that elf, right?
okay. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna watch.
No, I want to hear the story.
No, okay. So people they were handing out helmets like
Yeah.
put on and everybody,
They didn't speak Spanish.
and so that narrows it down a bit. Let me tell the story. So they had the helmet. They would give you the helmet in one hand and cling wrap in the other, and just be like, yeah, put this on your head because we have lice.
Ew!
Put it on and then like put on the
Yeah,
helmet.
I think I
it's
remember
fine.
this story now. I remember being
Yep.
just as disgusted when I heard it the first time.
Yep. So we get on like the go-karts, and I'm pretty sure these go-karts were not maintained very well.
Oh my god, it's
like,
happening again.
The quality that you would get from between go-karts was like one's about to break down.
Yeah.
One is really fast that shouldn't be that fast. And
I
I'm-
hope you got outside.
Yeah.
oh my god, how did that happen?
Oh god, how do I
But,
get out of this? Oh, I'm going back over.
I
Oh.
started off initially with a really slow one that just died in the middle of the
Shit.
track, and everybody was like zooming past me.
Bicycle race.
Oh, bicycle race unlocked.
And
Yeah.
the dude eventually comes back over,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, we just finished this one in the shop. Like, you can hop on in it." And so I go in it, and I'm going really fast, like way faster than everybody else. And like, I don't know if there's like a limit to this or what's going on. And I go around the corner, and the whole thing starts like shaking, and like the frame and stuff, like the seat.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
I'm literally gonna die. Like it was really intense. But
Oh god! Ah!
that's pretty much what nearly happened to me. Like,
Man.
it could have.
That's creepy. I mean, scary. Same thing.
Yeah, gosh, it was hectic though. Like, I think I still got footage of that day. It was pretty funny. Just with me and like cling wrap like down to my ears. I was like, hey guys.
I really want to do the go-karting in Japan, in Tokyo.
Oh, yeah, they let you on the road on those things,
you
right?
go on the road.
And you dress up as Nintendo characters.
Mario characters.
Oh my
I feel like
God.
at one point they stopped doing it because of copyright, because
Right.
they didn't actually have
really?
official permission from Nintendo. But I think it's up and running again.
Okay.
But I
How-
remember seeing it when I was in Japan, like, there they go.
Did you see someone with a banana? Like,
Oh, I would totally do that. I would throw bananas at cars.
how weird was it afterwards when you had to shave your head and like burn it and salt the scalp? Yeah, this is actually a toupee. Yeah, I was never the same after that.
You and your hair were scarred.
Yep. Gosh. And that was back when I had long hair too. So it was-
Oh, that would be worse.
Yeah.
It's worse having lice when you have long hair.
I've never had lice.
I think I've had it once in like primary school.
Oh, really? I've never had the honor.
Mario Mothers.
Mario Mothers.
Yeah, to get around. Actually, Holy Moly in Carousel, like they got brands that aren't the same thing, and they have a lot of golf puns, and one of them was Pario Brothers, like on par.
yeah,
golf
Mario
thing.
Brothers.
Oh man, they really overextended themselves with that one,
yeah.
didn't
It
they?
makes me wonder how Southlands can get away with it, with the Mario Kart Garage thing.
Wait, is there a Holy Moly itself?
No. Where all like the video game arcade games are, it's called Mario Kart Garage.
Oh,
So I'm
I
like-
guess if you're small,
but I mean, it's small enough that Nintendo wouldn't go, hang on a second.
yeah, but you never know, right? One tweet to Nintendo and bam, Southlands is getting sued.
Well,
Could you
recently Nintendo cancelled this
What?
this competition that people were having over, and the grand prize.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing a bunch of Nintendo games. Guess the grand prize. That Nintendo had to come in and shut this down.
The grand prize was the prototype 4G Switch.
It was a grand total
Yeah.
of $25.
Wow.
And Nintendo came in and shut that shit down.
And like
Why?
the thing is that they had it all legally bought, but wasn't it they just had a mod so they could all play online?
Yeah.
Something
And that
like
was
that.
like a big no-fly thing, so they came in and... It's... A lot of people...
Wait, what exactly was Nintendo's problem?
Was that they were streaming Nintendo?
They were streaming, yeah. Because it was like a e-sport thing, but it was
Oh.
Nintendo games. And the grand prize, $25. And then Nintendo got involved. But...
The problem is not the prize money, though. The problem
No,
was...
it's not, no. But I'm just saying, like, you would think there would be other things going on
Yeah.
There'd be
you
more
know,
important
than
things.
this.
Is that Nintendo just going, it doesn't matter who you are, we're going to come get you?
You know what, let me...
Because I remember, like,
let me
the
fact
only Nintendo IP we've ever streamed...
Look, it's Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh my god.
The only Nintendo IP we've streamed.
The only Nintendo IP we've actually ever streamed, I think we did Mario Kart once, a couple of years ago.
See, that would be so
And that's
fun.
it.
I should bring out my 64 and we can play.
There we go, yeah,
No
Gianni
Mario
says they
Kart,
were
don't
using
have it.
emulators to play
Yeah, that's
Smash
right.
Bros. Melee.
Right.
No, that's right. I was just saying that we should play.
It was a fundraising
racing.
campaign.
That's
over-
right.
yeah,
It was fundraising as well.
Copyright claim. So
So
yeah,
it
it's
might
just a
have been.
copyright.
It might have been because they had an emulator.
Yeah,
Maybe. Get out of my way. Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Nice.
Oil.
Oh my god. What
Fiona,
is,
you know there's a
what
steering
is happening?
up component to this thing, right?
Not anymore. I just want to go. Wait, can I? Oh damn, I can't. Well, I just wanted to go flying.
Okay, the one that tripped me up was when they shut down some dude who was patching their stuff.
Then seized and
you-
used the patch. Ooh,
Yo.
That's not good.
That's not good. Oh, nice V. Ooh! That's one thing I need to ask the developers when I talk to them tomorrow.
Hashtags?
What's with the hashtags on the cars?
Kids' names, obviously.
Ooh, it's going around the corner.
Very nice. One thing I would love if they added, or maybe it might be later on in the game.
Ready,
I don't know,
let's go
but
flying.
If they're like little
Oh, wait.
photography flashes as you
Oh, yeah.
past, you know, like because you were mentioning about photographers being on
Damn it.
the road. Seized,
Seized.
sized.
Yeah, no, I got you, Monkey Knot. I get you.
We got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like seized, like seismic, you know, seismic proportions.
It's like in Wii Bowling when you throw the ball back and they all jump.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I love their reactions. And when you like smash it into the other lane.
Yeah. I had someone do that in real life.
Yeah.
What?
They were bowling. This was in high school, and they bowled the ball, but either their fingers got stuck in the ball, they didn't let go, but it went across the lane next to them, and then the lane across that. The funny thing is, my other friend was bowling in that in the second lane, and the ball came across and took the shot, so my friend couldn't do a shot.
Oh, so it counted.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
counted because
It
she was
doesn't-
about to go swing it, and
Yeah.
this other ball came out of nowhere, and I'm doing terribly on this one.
It's
But
all
yeah,
right.
it
You're
was-
talking about
was
bowling.
funny. I like Wii Sports Bowling. Do you know what's a surprisingly good game? The tanks game in the Wii Play game.
I thought you were going to say Cool Math. That was a
Oh,
good tank
Cool Math
game.
game.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
I remember
Cool
the
Math
tank game.
Tank game was so
Yeah.
good. But
Every
Cool
time-
Math games, man, that's where it was at.
Every time I play the tank game, the teacher would be like, "That's not math." But yeah, it's like
check the
it's like
URL.
trajectory and stuff, and you know, like you do like just making stuff up to play it.
You know what game will teach you relatively complex
God, that
mathematics
wasn't
very
on there.
quickly? D&D
Yep.
Yep.
will teach you math
Oh,
Still,
yeah.
I'm like.
pretty fast.
Yeah, that's me. It's like,
But anyway, what was the tank game that you were?
oh yeah, was it just you had to destroy the other tanks, and like there would be different tanks, one that could shoot, one that could bounce bullets, and one that was super fast.
Aren't we
bombs.
streaming Splatoon 2 tomorrow, speaking of Nintendo games? I don't actually have it yet, and I don't think I'll have a chance to buy it, Gianni, so if you want to run Splatoon 2, be my guest.
Also, not this Friday, but next Friday,
Yep.
let's do GTA.
Yes.
Because the new heist comes out on Tuesday.
Done.
Next week. And
Remind me to reinstall it on my computer,
Yeah.
because it takes like about 3 days to put on your computer.
Actually, speaking of which, you know they released Red Dead Online as a separate standalone thing now?
All right. And what does that mean?
It means basically that it's like $7 on Steam or
Oh,
something.
okay.
And if you don't want to get the story for Red Dead, you can just buy the online. Which,
Really?
in my opinion,
Can I get the story alone without the online?
you should. The story is
Because I'm not interested in Red Dead Online.
yeah. And I've played like a good amount of Red Dead Online just to
Right.
see what it was like, and I didn't want to judge it too harshly or anything. And it's really boring. It's not the same. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to do the success with GTA, but with GTA you've got cars, you've got you know,
Yeah.
like cities and stuff. And Red Dead, it's not meant for that kind of experience, I think, because it seems like at odds with itself,
Right.
what it wants to be. But in the single player, which is what they tailored it for, like they just do it really well. So
Right.
yeah, but I'm wondering if they're ever going to have just GTA Online as a thing now, so they can finally release another GTA game and update the old one instead of having to make new, you know. Because you would think, like, when GTA 6 comes out, are they going to have GTA 6 Online?
No, they're not gonna. GTA Online will be GTA from now on. They're not gonna make another one of those.
Right. And
It will be the platform. It'll be like Fortnite.
yeah,
like, it'll-
which is what I'm saying. Like, you know,
Yeah.
do you think they'll just keep adding to, like, the GTA 5 engine and stuff instead of
No, I don't think they will. I think that maybe they'll find a way to optimize that engine.
and make it like because Fortnite had Fortnite 2.0, right?
Maybe
That's when they had like a big overhaul of everything.
I think so, but they'll find a way to do that and for people to keep all their stuff. I'm still waiting for cross saves. That would be nice.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't think that's gonna be a thing.
yeah, neither do I.
Even now, it's coming out on like PS5, and they haven't said anything about cross saves. I think you can import your character
You can do that, but you can only do it once,
Yeah,
which is stupid.
it is. Yeah, I don't get that because it's like, if I have multiple copies of GTA on like say PS4, PC, or whatever, and I want to like go between them because some friends only have it on PS4 or
Yeah.
PC. I don't know. I don't know what the logistics is behind that. GTA 5 came out on PS3. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, fun fact for you to tie it back to
Ooh, fun
Cyberpunk,
fact.
it came out. GTA came out when Cyberpunk was announced. So there you go. Feel old yet?
I don't feel old. Cyberpunk should feel old.
There was a great meme. Let me see if I can find it relating to Cyberpunk. It was from Simon Boxer. He
Simon
posted
Boxer.
a
He's
meme
funny.
Ring of Pain. Go check that out.
saying,
Yeah.
"Hey everyone, check out our new update," and it was Cyberpunk Ring of Pain big content update. See if I can show this meme. Oh, you can't see that meme. It's a good meme. Check out it. It's a wave.
You're all tiny babies. I feel 200 years old every time. Good point. Good point. Ring of Pain got a very cool update.
Yeah.
The game is much harder now. Yeah.
Oh, really? It was really hard when I played it
It
last.
was quite hard for me.
Now it's Ring of more pain. I don't know.
Ring of Extra Pain.
There we go.
I read Mount Asthma. I'm like, yeah, I'd probably have asthma walking up that mountain.
Mount S.
Asthma.
The easy mode is easier maybe.
I need the easy mode.
Oil.
Do you have to go down the mountain now?
Oh, I hope so. Oh, this still seems like an incline. Oh my goodness.
The hard mode keeps asking me to choose health over damage, and I just won't do it. Yeah. So you'd rather be like a glass tank?
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I speak to Fee, Daniel, and Mitch. Gianna, you're not too bad. You're not too bad.
No, he is.
Well, Mitch disagrees.
Yeah.
Mitch, do you think Benedict Cumberbatch looks like... Answer carefully, and I'll... I may or may not
I
compliment.
should send it to my friend because she plays Dragon Age.
Yeah, just be like, who
Okay, I'll
does this
do it.
remind you of? And then she's like, Benedict Cumberbatch. And I'm like, see,
Okay, I'll do it.
real gamers agree with me.
Only real gamers.
They just both wear It's not the collars, Monkey. No, it's not the collars. It's the face. It's the structure. It's something about... You know what? I want to get a picture of
I
it.
need specifically the same picture that you were showing me.
I need to...
It was that this picture?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the one.
Okay. I will share it to my friend and see what she says.
Okay, has someone else done fan art of this? Yes! Look! Look at this! That's actually Benedict Cumberbatch. Someone else has already done the Photoshop. Look!
Yeah, but I can Photoshop that.
No. Solus looks like a bold, elven Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, but I can Photoshop anything to look like anything.
See, this is why I was
Like, yeah, of course it looks like him. They Photoshopped his face onto it.
But this is why I was hesitant to do Art of him earlier, because you would say this exact same thing.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, you're right. I am saying it. I'm saying it right now.
Dragon Age Confessions. Tumblr. This is legit.
Oh, God.
It's on Tumblr. So
Oh,
you know
wow. It's on
legit.
Solus
Tumblr.
face.
Which means it'll be overly emotional and very quick to judge.
Solus's face is almost an exact match to Benedict Cumberbatch. How
Who's
about
this?
that?
Yeah, is the account called @DanielLangArt?
Maybe. Here we go. Look, there's a comparison.
Wait,
There's like
let
a
me-
side by side.
There you go.
I don't know. The lighting's... You can't really focus it. But still.
Let me...
Like, hey, this Photoshop of Benedict Cumberbatch on another character looks like
mean-
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. The energy is there. Now I'm looking at it.
The energy is there.
The monkey not. They don't really look the same side by side, but they both have heads, head faces, and
You guys
collars.
are wrong. I didn't...
No
Hey, they both
beards.
have eyes.
Benedict Cumberbatch as Solus on DeviantArt. Okay,
Oh, God.
here's another one.
DeviantArt.
That's a
So are we also going to see him as a furry as well?
blast
Here
from
we
the
go.
past.
Here we go. Benedict Cumberbatch as Solus.
It just looks like
It
soulless.
just looks like bald Benedict Cumberbatch.
It just looks like soulless to me.
What? No, that's more
Ooh.
Benedict than Solus.
Just ran into someone's...
What does Mitch think? Oh, he's driving.
Does this look more like Benedict?
No, it does not.
It does. No. Any comments?
I wear the DeviantArt comments. Yeah. Oh,
This is.
I responded so strongly to that I broke the car like Samir.
God damn it. Eyes.
See, if you say my driving looks like Samir's driving, then yes, that would be the a
Someone
thing.
called the cops. No, come on. You guys are.
We'll call campus security.
Just be like, does this look like Benedict Cumberbatch? No. Leave.
Yeah, I never want to be around Daniel if like a store's getting robbed and then the cops have to ask him what the sketch artist for Daniel. Even though Daniel's an artist himself, like the
Like-
sketch artist will just be like, just draws Benedict Cumberbatch.
See, what my thing is, I'll just be relating it to actors that I know, and that's it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he kind of looked like Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling, but also like shades.
No,
of
he
Chris
looked
Pine.
like Ryan Gosling photoshopped onto an elf.
Until like a goblin.
Oh gosh.
But Benedict is suing for misrepresentation. The one actor that you
Would it be
apparently know.
slander or would it be?
I would say
Defamation?
I would go as far as to say a compliment
Oh,
to Benedict.
I've
because-
often heard people sue people for compliments.
No, because he wouldn't be suing me. He'd call me up and be like,
Thank you.
"Thank you.
Thank
I've always
you.
wanted to be soulless.
You've really helped my career. You really helped. Like people didn't know who I was before. Now I'm tapping into the Dragon Age market. So there we go.
Well, on that frightening conclusion, we finished 1976. I think it's time to end
Okay.
on Daniel's insane ramblings. If you would like to comment on Benedict Cumberbatch and his lookalikes,
Slander is vocal. Okay.
all right. So what Daniel's done?
It's
So what
just like-
Daniel's done is all of it.
This parody of Daniel wasn't so
Yeah. So if you want to weigh in on this, you can follow Daniel Lang on Twitter at Daniel Lang Art.
Don't at me.
No,
At him.
Don't at me.
Yeah. But this has been Art of Rally Part 2 by Fun Selector. I purchased a copy of this game to make this this episode. But you can get it. You can find it on Steam, Epic, and I think you can also get it on. You know what? Those are definitely what you can get it on Steam and Epic. But I think it's available on a couple of other places. My name is Mitch. This is Benedict Cumberbatch.
God damn it.
And that's Fiona.
Hello.
Do I look like an elf yet? We'll
And
be
that
speaking to them tomorrow as well.
I will be speaking to the developers of this game tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna get lawyered so hard.
Good lords.
But that won't be live. I was speaking to him, and that episode will be out sometime in the near future. For more about this game, keep an eye on pixelsift.com.au or Pixelsift on all the social medias, and more of Art of Rally in the future. Thanks for joining me, Fiona and Daniel.
Cool. Thank you.
And thank you very much for watching, everybody. And we will catch you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
There we go.
See ya.